You're watching the People's Television, ABC Amber TV, the voice of Ambazonia. Stay tuned.
Good evening, Happy New Year, and welcome, fellow Ambazonians. This is our first show for the year 2023. I know you've missed us a lot, and I will tell you that we've missed you too. I think Ochiba Nelson and myself, we've been facing some health challenges almost similar. But thank God I'm strong, standing and running right now and ready to go. The president declared this year our year of acceleration. This is at a time when things are seemingly not moving, and he says it is our year of acceleration. It's a duty of every Amazonian to cue into that energy, because the world was made out of words, and there's power in a word that is spoken from that perspective. First of all, it is a spiritual declaration. The moment it was made, it became law in the realm of the spirit. Second of all, which is the less of the importance, is that it is a policy statement. And what does that mean? It means every tier of government, every arm of government, every government official will have to accelerate whatsoever they are doing for the people of Amazonia. The people of Amazonia have given to us the privilege to serve them at this time, and we're accelerating. I want to use this opportunity to congratulate the Amazonian Restoration Forces who have started the year so brilliantly, so bravely, and they are hitting the ground hot. We are having extremely exciting reports coming from the ground, and that is quite amazing. It's acceleration. I was watching Pastor Victor and Pastor Commando, and I wish their show didn't end because they were hitting the nail on the head. And it's important when you have Pastor Victor, Pastor Commando come live, especially when it comes to hour of freedom, liberation prayer, for you to participate. I tell you why. Life is spiritual. That you didn't know it doesn't mean life is not spiritual. Anything that happens in the physical has already been decided in the spirit. Real things happen in the spirit. You saw a video the other day with a singer worshippers in Yaoundé doing incantation. What does that tell you? They gave a very brilliant example. There are some people who really love Ambazonia, but because of their involvement, once you have been enrolled in the club, you sign pacts that are beyond you. You can't control yourself. You don't even understand what you say, what you do. And that's why you have to be careful with the people you relate with. Life is spiritual. That life, no scientist can argue that. Why do you dream? What science explains dream? They will tell you it's a resurfacing of the images that you've been having. I did biology. Go and ask the scientists to tell you where your mind is in your brain. The mind is a spiritual entity. Where's your mind? They can show you the brain, the medulla oblongata, and all of that. They will not show you the mind. The mind relates with your spirit. The Bible says, it says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. There's a possibility once you have a mind, your mind can influence your transformation, the way you think. That you sat and you started thinking of federation. What has happened to your mind? The devil uses your mind to affect your spirit and to determine the direction you take. But we are a chosen generation. We are the never again generation, that we have learned from the mistakes of our forebears, and we cannot even repeat it. This generation has chosen that whatever we are giving to the next generation must be better. Do not let anybody emotionally blackmail you of this cause. The question is simple. Is it in our right to do so? Yes, it is our right to self-determination. Number two, is it historically backed? What we are fighting? Yes. Is it legal? Yes. Therefore, any discussion, pre-talks, whatever that should take place anywhere should be in the spirit of UN Resolution 1608, Article 5, which said that two parties of equal status will chart their way forward. And let me shock you that there is nothing like pre-talks, Canada pre-talks. It is just a bluff. That's what we'll focus today. We're also going to talk about Frunzi. But I think Frunzi is a waste. He's a dead man living, like his friend, the Singan chief priest in Itudi. And he goes back to his house after running and being housed by his in-laws, the Bulus. He goes back to his house, gather a few hungry pressmen. I don't blame the pressmen, they are doing their job, to talk nonsense. We'll examine all of that. I'm just seeing a message now from Paul Nilo. He's indicating that he would like to be part of this program. Ochiba Nelson should be joining us in a few minutes. From what I'm seeing, War Child is already in the studio. So after the break, let me try to see that I can connect this gentleman. After the break, we will talk extensively. I've missed you so much that we've not had the time to speak. I know a lot of people assume. Don't assume when it comes to this. Even if you are the last person standing, make up your mind that you will fight. And we'll fight. We cannot back down. Have you ever turned and looked behind where we're coming from? You're going to see the baby that was fried in Kendem village. You're going to see Mami Afi that was roasted like chicken. Where is baby Carol? Where is Martha? How can you even turn back? You turn, that means you were not looking. That means you were going, you're moving. No human being, no serious human being moves without looking the direction. So if you want to turn back, you cannot go and walk on a land of blood. There is no turning back. There is no stopping us. We will do this. We can do it. Some thought that they were indispensable, that they were needed for us to fight this war. Unfortunately for them, they have betrayed themselves. You just heard Pastor Victor say, talking about Amos. Sometimes I try not to talk about him because not only is he a fool, he's an evil person. I tell you, I am one of those who have worked with him for long, so I'm telling you what I know. He's first of all not an intelligent person, but he's an evil person. We cannot avoid it. He told you a few days ago now that fire is going to bring firepower. Where is the firepower? Like Pastor Victor said earlier on, if you are really following him, you have opted to become a fool. I remember last year, before this time, in the month of November, I told you Amazonians that do not say so cheap to individuals like the Nanchots and some of the activists, the other guy with many teeth. I don't remember his name. These are people who do not know the left from right. And Facebook has made it so possible that anybody can have a camera, anybody can talk. And they were talking trash. You don't say so cheap. Do yourself some due diligence and investigate for yourself what it means to be in this movement. Did you come because of your brother or your sister? Then that's a mistake. Okay, thank God you came. Now look for the real reason. Whether you're my brother or you're my sister, I'm not going to stand for you. I will not stand for you if you are doing stupidity. Paddy Asanga, that you guys know, Paddy Asanga, some of you might know Paddy Asanga. His younger brother is married to my younger sister. but he's on his own. Do you see? He's such a foolish person. There's a video that he shared, and we're going to talk on that video. I don't know what will make him to do the stupid things he's doing. When his father died, he could barely go to Cameroon at the time because Cameroon government was unwilling to listen to federalists. Now, we have fought to the extent that Cameroon can accommodate them. And then did the federalist. He has an audacity to make a post on his wall the other day to say that the government will not dialogue with terrorists. What are you, Paddy Asanga? Are you crazy? What are you sick? These are some people that if I sit with them, I'm going to slap them. We cannot just debate with our mouth. We'll exchange blows because you're being dishonest and arrogant on people's lives. There's no sense in whatever he's saying, and he knows it. I'm trying to delay to see if Ochiba Nelson can connect. Right after the break, let me try to see, since Nilong has shown interest to be a part, let me send him a code to connect, and let me connect Nelson Ochiba. I'll be back right after the break. For those of you who are watching on Facebook or watching on YouTube, share and share very widely. Share very, very widely, because this is not one of those discussions that you want to miss out for anything in the world. Shortly.
You're watching the People's Television, ABC Amber TV, the voice of Ambazonia. Stay tuned. You're watching the People's Television, ABC Amber TV, the voice of Ambazonia. Stay tuned.
People of southern Cameroon's Ambazonia, dear Ambazonians, Happy New Year 2023. In a couple of hours, 2022 will come to a close. We are here to take stock of our liberation movement in all its dimensions. Without a doubt, 2022 has been a tumultuous year despite our strides. The genocidal war declared on us, on our people by dictator Paul Biya and his colonial regime is still raging on. The number of deaths keeps rising in their thousands. The scorched-earth policy, resulting in the burning of our villages and settlements, is still being executed. The number of refugees and IDPs is steadily rising. We are more at war today than we were 4 years ago. The momentous gains we achieved in terms of self-defense were dampened by unprecedented internal wranglings orchestrated by individuals who were claiming to be with us, but switched to work for the enemy. It has been a year of survival, or should I say, a year of triumph over the deadliest enemies of our freedom, the enemies who look and talk like us. We survived an avalanche of their attacks. The survival of our quest was put to test on every side: financial, structural, diplomacy, and our ground game. Our struggle was almost destroyed in 2022 by a crop of anti-revolutionary actors who did not mind the consequences of their actions on our revolution. They pulled our march to a halt from the last quarter of 2021. in the middle of the most successful year recorded in the history of our resistance. They told you our progress notwithstanding, my leadership was bad. They stole our IG official websites and intellectual properties, embezzled your money, and claimed that I was impeached and removed from office. Yet looking back today, we can see that all they achieved, if at all, in 12 months are pathetic imitations of everything they said I was doing wrong, and their hard work to reverse our gain. The ringleaders were on a fire extinguisher mission. I sympathize with some good comrades who followed them blindly. Fortunately, you, the brave passengers on this flight to Boya, are no longer dummies to be taken for a ride. You rejected their crazy moves, and together we saved our flight from doom. Thanks to your resilience and revolutionary IQ, we rose in Washington at the ASSC-2 to reset our revolution. We diagnosed the problem, recalibrated, purged and redeemed our struggle. Thank you, Ambazonians, for not abandoning the struggle, for refusing to surrender in the face of a painful challenge. Looking back today, I make bold to say that, like gold tried through the fire, the leadership of our movement has been tested, made finer, purer, and distinct today than ever. Yes, the price so far has been heavy. The sacrifice has been enormous, exacerbated by those among us today who refuse to reason even after they realize they acted on lies without evidence. Notwithstanding, our restoration forces, the ARFs, have been up to the task, putting their lives on the front line as they defend our vulnerable population and prevent La République du Cameroon military talks from continuously executing their annihilation agenda. These are the true heroes and heroines of our restoration quest, who are paying the price of the mistakes of our fathers and our own stupidity today. We salute their bravery as we honor those who have paid the ultimate price with their blood, including the numerous innocent civilians who have been massacred for just being who they are, Ambazonians. A moment of silence, please.
Yes, fellow Ambazonians, we are back. I think the only person who is not connected yet is Paul Nilong. He's a surprise. He just sent a message that he would like to be a part of this discussion. And I think we'll be delighted to have him as soon as he can connect. Let me make welcome Nesnu Chiba and Watcha. Good evening, my brother. And welcome. It's been a while. We've not had this discussion, and I've been hungry for it. Thank God we are all strong this new year and ready to go. Welcome. Asalo Tuna. Watch
you.
the microphone.
Thank you. Let my mic. Thank
Is that here? You go ahead.
Even try for CC and they on. Much I salute all Ambazonians. I salute all we Ambazonians, Southern Cameroonians. I wish you a happy new year and I thank God don't keep all us for this new year, for all the plenty good things where they come. This 2023, we strongly believe say now I year this for Ambazonia. We believe say if we work all as one body, we work as picking the way they come out for one belly. This year now we year. Mr. Nessin, I salute you, Mr. Paddy King. We don't come again as we don't always be together as family. For may we brother and sisters, may we mommy and papa them where they never down, where they don't hold this revolution. And may we understand say this revolution, I call them saying a coronation revolution. this revolution and coronation because it comes directly from the Bible and it being ordained from the Bible, and God knows about this revolution. Because we, the people who stand for this revolution, God don't put us ahead. Two steps ahead. For every decision we will take, and God they lead we through. And the Holy Spirit don't stand where we say, start the new year, he don't tell we who be our brothers, who stand for this revolution, who stand for oversight fence, who stand with La République and France. So it don't open for we know them. And today we come say, oh now she don't more sit back, una relax. For today is the best time we don't get them. We will give una way to una deserve and una know things the way they go on. But we stand strong because God there for we back. But thank you plenty, my brother. Take them back for you.
Thank you very much. Ochiba Nelson, we don't come now. I like the way we watch us start the talk. You see, we won't come for talk about this masquerade dancers and for Canada. I start when I be talk, they introduce this program. The rhetoric of a Canada talk is a myth. First of all, a lie. There is no pre-talks in Canada. Because pre-talk maybe not some bad work. Now fine talk. Before you get negotiation with any person, there is what they call pre-talk. There is no pre-talk. Cameroon no get pre-talk. No, you get that bounty them on what they call themselves. We will tell you today. Ochiba, welcome.
Yeah, I salute Director. You hear me?
I don't hear you very loudly.
Yeah, I salute all Ambazonia people. Now, quite some time we never come up. Somebody like me, I steady recover from Corona. Yes, say we be people who will talk the truth. We not hide anything for Ambazonia people. So for about 3 weeks, I'll be there for Corona to be taking me put them for down. So we want throw a salute for all people where they there for back home and for diaspora, and for still remind them. See, we did talk about the issue of identity. Identity means say any person get your fingerprint, enough it correspond with different person you own. Even you don't grow, you want married woman. When a woman will not grow, if they want come for their compound, he bring a papa your ID card with your name where he did it. So if una fit agree, una go make make marriage certificate, where the woman fit then turn the bear your name. But if he say they married in the war, he get right for go back for a papa in name. He come up for married, he go the other side. We papa that we go for Fumban and nothing no be happen for the and La Republique it want claim like say it get authority over us where anybody pay bride price like a pa mola litumbe be talk say na jumba married. So today what we want try for explain and say we don't forget the way La Republique it work. It can deceive you people, it use you, dump you, it deny your name, your identity, it try for give now your own name for you. For 7 years now, where they go, it can be. Something they still exist again, like the crisis in Northwest and Southwest, like a war in Northwest and Southwest, like Anglophone problem, like Nozo. Something not there like that one, because we be not restore the statehood of Southern Cameroon as EVB. Therefore, we be a country, like according to the Montevideo Declaration for 1933, we be a country like La République. I agree, say La République na a sovereign state, a sovereign nation. A sovereign nation to be defined the day where you get your independence, and that day where your boundaries will be frozen. So La République it get independence on the 1st of January 1960, and they are meeting for United Nations on the 20th of September 1960, and it also signed and ratified the African Union Constitutive Act Article 4B, where it talks may they maintain their colonial boundaries the way they get them. May we not make mistake. La Republique it deceive some of you. it talk say we be being a one under German Cameroon. Yes, we be pass under German Cameroon, not as a country, not as a sovereign nation, but as a colony, like a German protectorate, where it means a part of it day now for Chad, part of it day for Nigeria, part day for Congo, a day for Gabon, and all those kind of things. Okay, if La Republic, if one claim say we begin for being a one, like we be under German Cameroon, why then the Novi talk say this, so we will go all we will go back now for Germany than for go for France. So we get for understand the things where people they can't do it for here. But we be surprising some years back. They can't lie we papa them can't I mean they just be excited. La Republic they can't lie we use people like Mona them for Chakara on government, Chakara on institutions. And today we don't see that they can't still use people like the Mbaraku Dennis, I mean Sebastian, the Cometa, the Chris Anu and the rest for destroy the Southern Cameroon's government. We know something not there like Anglophone leaders, Anglophone elites say they be divided or whatsoever. Some people they even can't talk for they say they so diaspora they do so. France was liberated by Charles de Gaulle being in exile in the diaspora. It be for exile before it free the people. So me some people are not come for begin to derail we and go back. The sham way you talk for Canada not really exist for the way it passed which way it did like a minister to be talk for Bamenda for day with the Pata Sanctum because La Republique enough is send or delegate any Anglophone me go negotiate anything where it be sensitive. Even the day the way the Vatican Cardinal come for Bamenda, they be saying now Ferdinand Gongo a day for day. So when I check say they will go use Prime Minister John Guti. When I don't see even this person, this man for Bamileke man, so Abezongam, you don't talk to Prime Minister, not get no power, you don't get nothing, and all those things. You don't go for Canada. The Marianta don't go for they talk say they don't take them, they use them 2 minutes, 2 meetings, they bomb them for down. Then you the Chris Anu, when I go for day, you say you restore your independence. You go again, they ask Canada, me ask La Republic, me give you referendum. Now you say Ambazonia not get no flag. Because some country not there like Amazonia, then people they follow you, me they ask them for you say you be campaign to be a president. Now you say you be comrade, you be anchor man, and you say you not get no flag, no country like Amazonia, you be president for which country today? That is exactly what we will get for strike for the 30 people for years. Say me they know. So we know we accept La Republic impose leaders on us like they be impose Ayijo on top Bida, they impose Bia on top La Republic people. We be Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonians. So now so again for B, every person go back for your county, LGA, we stand up and whatsoever. Now so again for B, we are not part of La Republic. Thank you. Sorry, sir, take plenty time.
No worry. I will try for no because you know we talk this donors for this man, they will avoid them. I will try for no get into that mean not distract we. I want more look on this Masquerade the way they dance for Canada. The lie people say something happen like pre-talks. But you don't talk about Chris and no one leave him. You see, I don't always tell you now that two things involved with Anu. He be ignorant and he be arrogant. So that easily, so in the arrogance, La République du Cameroon take advantage for arrogance. Me do it where they do. Because even which way they write time for you, President Sarkozy so you know fits right or thing read away no fits never. Even the thing where they write and give Anos make they read away they call a monologue. When Fini read the one today, he want read the one the next day. He don't even know which way to read it again. Now why that way you see and say it talks
Director, I beg 1 second. Chris Anu not be ignorant. Chris Anu
no it be ignorant and arrogant. Not overgive some credence may feel less.
May I explain why? Because when Skakuf on the 7th of February 2017, Pata Sanwe be the leader for Skakuf. It talks say we don't move from from teachers and lawyers, this thing them go back for restore the statehood of Southern Cameroons. That time again, Chris Anu still come out again. He can go launch he program where they call and say Cameroon journal. Cameroon journal. So
Yeah,
why
Cameroon
not name
Journal.
Amazonia journal? In name and I say Cameroon journal. Okay, he can tell we everything said La Republique he want clandestinely end the war inside 6 months. The 6 months now where they go ye and come the year for Tita, the year for Marianta and so. So the target be been say there be one way for try say if you go take over the leadership for the government now. La Republique say no one talk with anything like Ambazonia government, the uniform and colors. So now either we come it talk say okay now so it be it will come it downgrade itself from a president, it go to a comrade, it downgrade I mean
From a
to a
comrade to
comrade,
Anchorman. And I
it
place the way
downgrade
I want
now.
you. Now place the way I
Yes.
be the talk for come now for day because listen, I no fit the miso. I no fit give credence for Chris Anosege sense. Arrogant people, they always talk empty, plenty talk them like Chris Anoso. It no get sense. Ma tell you, if he be get sense, even the way he go talk that very thing we he talk am, he go talk am then twist am small. He no even know about twist am. Like we anyang where they come try for twist am. You understand? Now put where they get small saying but where they be evil. They come now twist am. Ye the Chris Ano they talk am. Like you ask Chris Ano, he no go give answer. The one what tells you a fact. You ask he say, on what basis you did request for referendum? He no go know am. If they write and give it, he go read them. You understand what I tell you? Because man we get water for head. Listen, that referendum, not be excited for. Referendum never team where any Ambazonian support for even green. Me and you don't get this discussion or by a couple of times. If they even propose them, now arrogance. Cameroon government no get the courage for proposal. First of all, because they know say it no get no basis, number one. Ma tell you now people where they talk about federalism or that because which way they call a referendum. Now only federalists they try to console themselves for things that they go dictate for we through the announce what they call as a federalism. You want to ask yourself, say, French Cameroon began independence do through referendum? No. They will be the same category B trusteeship territory like we. Why we go get honor through a referendum? Referendum no be problem, we need to see a referendum. But we independence, we go therefore we ask for boya. Now we Ambazonian people should don't down, put will ask for down. Then get a referendum for the form for government we want am. For choose for future. We could call all man when Ambazonian cash down now, Southern Cameroonian, will get a referendum. But we not get a referendum with la Republic du Cameroon. It not going happen. The way President Sarkozy take position for referendum, me so I will stand against it. It not fit happen. We not fit even get referendum. Me no man no ever talk am. Say all the pikin and die na say we get referendum waiting. Referendum na thief. So now when I just say Cristiano no get the sense. So go try, go ahead.
Yeah, ma, take the talk now. Actually, I thank una for una thoughts them on the thing that side. Me and the thing that side. When I even talk for Christopher Enos, una Anos, una I call it. I not even think for that side. You see, some people did this revolution, like Christopher Ano, like Professor Anyangwe, like Akwanga Akoro, other professor or what they call Christopher Ano. You call them. Now people in this world call and say their mouth na lantrain. Their mouth na lantrain. Do you know that pit toilet? Go get them for Ambazonia. That pit toilet lantrain na their mouth. Christopher Anu says a mount na lantrain. Una even talk about these guys. These guys, their stupidity is there for the worst level. They are greed. They are drunk. As I tell you, so they are drunk with stupidity. This bunch of individuals. There are many na Cho Ayaba na wood of them that are the same category. All the thieves they when they fight themselves for Canada. Who are they negotiating with? What did they talk? Who even be their advisor? Who would these people stand? You see, Ambazonians are 2 steps ahead For every move where these guys, these sellouts, they take them. Christopher Anu, he did a cricket. Where he did there for the cricket season. He cry, he call die for himself. He call die. Because this very man, he open his mouth. Christopher Anu open his mouth say, if La Republic give fee that money, he go take him. He go take him. That one, he say it. He said where be there and command, or he be still there inside interim government, where be one of the sellout, where they come with your own program, own agenda, can't talk your own thing them. He say if La Republic give you that money, you take them. And Bosonians, Mouna stand for this last hour because this man don't take a stand. He said that revolution will end for 6 months. Since he be there for that their group where he take power there. That their group sees he be cool plotter. How you don't go ahead? Another year even stick matches. Another year stick matches even cry. Another year even that Christmas knockout where they make noise so he holler for this guy where he did. So in a group of that those group. Well, when I talk, when he even come for this one, would even talk before I talk this now on talk, ask my mouth I talk say referendum. Now who they give who referendum? We be two people, two Camerons, equal partner. As you said it, 1960. We come for 1961. Their birthday just passed. First of January 1960. I see Yimbia and you people them and Frundi. That sell out. That sell out. That sell out Frundi. Where it don't be fence. It don't be fence. The fence where you don't take a fancy house there. Now with bees. Now bees they don't turn a bodyguard. But you forget say for the 90s. Now we parents they be protected. In the 90s, now our ancestors, their spirit be protected. In the 90s, we don't tell owners so. Now we be protected from the where it chop, it be too corrupt. That very beast the way they take and protect itself there for it to or for a house where they go by men, that very bee that they will turn kill it. That one it be certain. So no other person can kill from the only that bees go turn shoot it the way they want them. When they talk say the Bible say wine, alcohol is a mocker. That's what Bible describe them. That's so other people when they go Canada, now drunks, now greed. They bear one flag. They don't drunk with that flag for the Republic because as you go Canada, you worship on that flag. All they stand now for one motto, one Cameroon, one La Republic, one agenda. They are being paid because I don't see the difference where when I talk say Canada, some people come out talk say probably Canada it gets some it be lucrative, it be this one way that happen, it come from Canada. But there is nothing coming out for Canada because it didn't negotiate with for Canada. Southern Cameroonian Ambazonian, they negotiate with another Ambazonian. Southern Cameroonians them where they don't be corrupt, they don't buy them all, pay them hotel, pay 5-star, they sleep, give them free food, they sleep for hotel, the gas, boo, boo, boo. Then when I say they negotiate, what are they negotiating? Which partner are they negotiating? You left a big table where the whole world give you. The Swiss talk was a big table where the whole world don't prepare them for we. Then we withdraw because we get thief people that among we where the big greed, where the big corrupt. After La Republic don't corrupt, that same people that be down on top table for Switzerland, now then come on go for Canada. Why they be first come over Australia and go Canada when they talk about Canada? Canada now responsible. Nobody know about anything for Canada. Mbia come out declare 2 days, said there is nothing, you'll crush we the Ambazonians. They want a couple of minutes again, he come back for can't change the announcement. Since the man are fool, they don't give anything he read. He can read anything because he's not standing with his brain. So that's the point where they're inside. So all that people that go Canada, we now know their names, we know who they stand for. We know the flag where they bear now people for one Cameroon. Now people they don't change side because if you get Yerema stand with Ayok Tabe, now a man be welcome Castel, the guy na Castel be on a Santos, the coin as well. Now he help Nicolas Santos on a way. Now he be welcome Bia, read message from Bia. So he Ayok Tabe now all the team that and they Canada. So are we far from the truth? A Benzonga said that we don't see he don't really accept. Recently we get Kamto where they enter Unity Palace, with big ledger, where they go talk about Bakassi, talk about Ayok Tabe. We get all the proofs, say all these people they stand. So if you still there over the fence, now time where you come inside house because we not get that time for waste. We don't give warnings. So I yabba them all now sell out. And I quarrel them all now sell out. And I not still even I stand with the people that stand with me. Bohabed can give 1,000 tuts anytime where they send them. But still believes both Abed be one of those rebels for Swiss talks where he pull out and criticize the talk. Bo Abed was there. He's one of those rebels where he be inside that Swiss talk. He one of those rebels where he be with Dr. Sako. So he hang behind us because he knows we be fruitful. But as I still talk, say this revolution, now coronation revolution. You either be inside, not standing on the fence, or you hold 3 color flag, green, yellow, green, red, yellow, and stand with La République and stand with France. For we are moving ahead. We know all these people already. Thank you.
Yeah, you see, you don't talk so on top way. Now things in Avado will settle now. As we welcome Paul Nilong, we don't
No,
genuine.
Director, I want to add something for which way.
No, you go Adam. You go Adam. I will give you the floor. Me add to it talk.
No
But I just
problem.
want
Thank
more take more opportunity. Welcome Paul Nilong, way he just join me now. I try not to
Right.
bring it up so. But go ahead, Chiba Nelson. Go ahead.
Well, I already see some plenty of people and they go for outside with distraction. They call with President Sako say he be a jobless pastor. If person be jobless, they know call you say president. He be president. He job now for be president for Amazonia. Equally as Pobia, he be na president. Pobia na be for Katakis. So you know if you go talk say na jobless Katakis, he be president for La République. Then this thing where we hear some people like Akeremuna and the rest, they work at talk say this country, this will country get problem, this will country. Something not there like this we country. The sovereign state of La République may remind again, it not include Southern Cameroons. And for people them where they still be mistaken, where they don't know the history, Southern La République, it be the same like Paddy talk. The same category B nations trust territory than where they get for prepare them for self-governance. So now La Republic be get the independence, will not be part of it, and they don't rectify the boundaries, they will not be part of it. Even the Green Tree Agreement for the Baka City thing, it talks in me country they withdraw go for play where they get the boundaries for this. So when we become, because we will be against colonialism, and because we be allow the UPC and Makiza people where they be fight for freedom, they begin wrong head for a place because we will be attached to Kwame Nkrumah, Ghana, where we be in a pro-communist, where we be against colonialism. They can't see and say they don't want a communist state inside us. We will be Southern Cameroons. Now the Republican take us now divide and say Northwest and Southwest. But when they be vote for the plebiscite, where they vote for plebiscite, and the United Nations, they will vote for plebiscite 11 February, where it be talks about join either Nigeria, like integral part, like a province in Nigeria, or we go join La République, where we will be a federation of 2 states of equal status, like how Canada and Quebec it be. La République it be accept them so. And when we be join, when we be vote, La République, they go for International Court of Justice because they vote against, they go International Court of Justice. They go petition, talk say why northern part of British Cameroon if vote go for Nigeria. The International Court of Justice talk say they not get no jurisdiction over that place where it means the same thing where they not get them over us. Now they then prescribe and say make we go. Now why don't I see the resolution 1608 it become now on the 21st of April after, because they still get all those cases them. So they now talk say make the government of La République, the government of Southern Cameroons, together with the administering authority when Britain, may they go now meet and finalize the terms of joining together. So we will go for Fumban, we will not be do anything, we will not be finalize anything for this. You do they can't play now their mago whatsoever. But make una know. So we will want to go for Fumban. We will go for Fumban not as Anglophone leaders. We will not be go for Fumban like Anglophone elites. We will not be go for Fumban like Northwest and Southwest. We will go for Fumban like the government of Southern Cameroon. When na frontier, if we go, if we take us, if we lead the delegation where if we get for go in. So when I hear La Republic people, they can't tell when I say they do Anglophone leaders, Anglophone elites. This is we are not Anglophone, we Anglo-Saxon. We use that term La Republic imposed on us. Now when we be joined together, like Canada, if you get people where they talk French, they talk saying Anglo-Saxon, the other one they so they get their country. I will get our country. And if there's nothing they get authority on top of us, make the come for the Swiss stocks. Because this is where they go do for Canada for the be the Swiss stock they see will go on top table, go negotiate La Republic, you get the flag with anthem, you get their anthem, we get our own anthem, with own flag and everything. The two warring factions when they fight. The warring factions that are fighting are the ARF. It is not Bo Herbert, it is not Dr. Olson, not Akwanga, not Akoro, not even all these kind of people, the way they be these unscrupulous people who cannot even take care of refugees, take care of prisoners and whatsoever. They want to impose themselves for them. They say that they don't talk on behalf of the people. No, we are Southern Cameroonians and we are going to meet La Republic and talk with La Republic on equal terms with our flag, our anthem and everything. So if you say you don't have any, you don't have any,
you're welcome, Paul, you're welcome. More give more mic first before we continue. Paulo,
Paddy, the error, Paddy may just talk some more. The error we face the error today because we papa them we make mistake in those days for beginning to allow these Igbo people, these Hausa Tupuri people, UPC people, they can't settle for we can't born beginning for them and the way they fight against us. The Tapang every my country people, the Christian, those are Chang people. Right from they saying papa na bulu na wuso all those Tupuri people what they did for this. So now why that would they want to gonna say we will identify certain Cameroonians the citizens where they be the tribes where they be populate that territory. May get for stand focus. Make some person who can divide us. We did together. Thank you.
Paulo, you're welcome, Paul. You come from top people there also. You know easy. So I said my brother the plan here on more hear you small. Then we'll redirect the discussion so that make confusion, no they because all the talk with Nelson talks will be important because me I don't see some distraction, you know. Paul, go ahead, welcome. Thank you for choosing to join us.
Yeah, thank you, Paddy. Thank you, UN, and thank you, Watchai. I salute Ambazonia people wait that they listen for home front. For home front. I salute the wonderful diaspora. Yes, I come for put my mouth for this issue today. One thing I want to understand I say now we make this Canada talk popular. Now we nothing they happen for Canada. Now just some few distractors, few agent provocateur them. They don't just gather for Canada, they provoke we. Nothing they happen for Canada. Now why that way? Then I want will see the difference between Canada and Swiss. For Swiss, Dr. Sacco group all the other groups as a government. He invite the other groups for can join. They form the Team Act. The Shidong, EDP head like the interim government. He want face the government of La Republique for one table. But for Canada, okay, they come out with certain modalities. Every stage of their meeting, they come out with document, Team Act. They don't talk so, they don't do so, they don't do so. They don't go for this meeting and their resolution. They come out like Team Act, like one family. What did it happen for Canada? If they successful, they go Canada, they fear successful, put themselves aside. They say not be organized. They say they never come out more no say now still individuals where they get their private agenda. Where they say not be even be prepared for turn up the Ambazonia people. Would they talk so with these people? Whether they call them pre-talk, when they call them pre-talk, it means say La Republique don't accept. It make an official statement for come on top table for come talk. Because at the end they say pre-talk. Pre-talk, it means say La Republique don't give it accord, but up till today, we never hear accord from La Republique, private or public. So now something where it's supposed to even die down because the people the way they claim say they don't go for talk. They say the big because someone that stand for their place, they talk say we're not there for Canada, but they send representative for Canada. Now they go represent a who for day. Because you there for outside, you retell different people and different thing, but you are representative for the top. So you want now who? Please, Amazonia, not for Canada. Not just a bunch of dust. I tell people the way they don't get nothing at stake, they don't get nothing on the ground. I want to start out with ADF, where they call and say, where is Dr. Ayabacho? Make ADF give me name for one La Republic soldier where they don't kill him for this past 5 years for this war. May they give me name for one La Republic soldier. One. Akwanga own una no atrocity way that boy for Bafia be doing. So finally, na population say put for damn killer population. Akwanga be don't change name. It take a ceasefire, it go each down for your own side. Man like John Akoro, I don't tell when I say the one a businessman. John Akoro do not business. John Akoro no fit do Facebook live. Ever go for YouTube, because when you click for YouTube, you watch am money the enter for your pocket, and that money they send for home front for any support. So na businessman. So anything we market high, it go into. So John Akoro now aside. Now the only thing self that word here, the rest themselves, I never sure say people for home front even sabi them. Because yes, on them the way since we account for the revolution, I never ever hear about they see them today. They say they will lead at the day Canada. They do not waiting. The last time where Yerima make speech, I don't know if you even remember the last time where Yerima make speech, where they call itself say vice president. I'm not saying instead don't leave this in the dream for some corner. Me I be know me, I be know so I don't even know self say still there for the revolution. So fellow Amazonians, I beg, wait till they go on for Canada, not as until we feel knock our head on. Well, because what we talk about that we make this become popular. Normally we're supposed to educate the people. Now our responsibility for educate the people. So what they happen for them, now just sham, now foolishness. Now some people they not even be ready for take responsibility. Because they will be ready for take responsibility from day one. I want to see the difference. From day one for Swiss talks, Dr. Sako called all the groups where they under the interim government. He called these groups together. So like a government, when they like groups, we not go for the negotiation. Now who they there for front? La Republic is greatest fear be in that aspect. Said Dr. Sako she done for front the president for Ambazonia. Like a government. Now for the way La Republic be say, hey, before one enter this thing, before we go officially also don't enter. Even though officially announced their withdrawal, but they not officially announce that they part. They were skeptical. They were very, very skeptical. So what will happen for Canada? Quebec says unlike the Swiss government accept. The United Nations talked about it. The
Canada don't go commot for toxin their hand no for that dot. It talk way they happen for the Canada say
no,
they don't know they know nothing.
I want to explain for you the difference. Swiss Swiss foreign minister come on talk. Canada talk about them. European Union talk. And up to today, America they still tell Mr. Paul Biya say go back, go continue that negotiation where you withdraw from. So go back, go continue for day. So these other people they don't get nothing as they, and the iron way then I say La Republic be aware. Say all these other so-called leaders, na partners. For example, they kidnap mommy, una take mommy Mundi. They pay una 80 million. Una release mommy Mundi. I want to tell you say that una partnership with ADF get a La Republic. I want to tell you say for 3 years.
Just where we are Tanganji and ADF, they want take money for government. So they make a media, they say they kidnap some person. They will not
very
kidnap,
normal
you for money for change hands.
Yeah, na normal D. Okay. Una don't come out. Now una a fang this. For 4 years, a fang way they call itself Supreme General never kill one Cameroon soldier. But a fang they kidnap on daily basis, and then it is sent communique outside they don't kidnap. Una more pay before una. So una realize and say this one are partners for destroy the revenue front, for make our people make the lost trust for our restoration forces. So my brother, we just get now one responsibility. for educate ground zero. Say not for educate. Sorry, I don't know ground zero over 2 days for my mouth. For educate home front on one.
No, it be
Home
okay.
front. Yeah, we educate home front on one thing. That whatever you are hearing out there in the name of Canada does not reflect. I be happy
What may
today.
happen to
And
Canada?
I read wait Aya Paul a writer today for Facebook. He write say, oh, it will be happen for Fumban. You know what year say don't happen again, oh. You know be send long Bobby there for Fumban. Now baby parable that. Now baby message that way they send her for Canada. So any man where you get here, may hear. The inconsequential gathering for Canada is no concern Ambazonia. We continue
No, the truth is, Fumban, my talks on talk Paul, so that make her enter
Yes.
the give watch this microphone. Fumban be even get a Yijo and representative who make a difference. What will happen for this Canada where you see Anyangwe, a disgrace of a professor, that she don't come manipulate Amazonian people, call and pre-talks, try for as to put name where no concern be say. All these sellouts, can we call them impostors, enablers, La Republique contractors. After they don't sabotage a genuine negotiation where they take place between two entities of equal status, Ambazonia and La Republique du Cameroon. After they sabotage the Swiss-led mediation, the other man, that short man for Norway, they call and say, Swiss cheese, yeah, I for them.
Swiss cheese.
If they use all kind of name, they be sabotage any day that in television. You get a cool way, no, nothing. Even journalists working no sabi and fine. He can't start teach Amazonian about negotiation. I don't look this big brother. It make a man disrespect them. Akuru no sabi, he don't even know where to be negotiation. It talks on talk, it calls one multilateral. Now I'm saying all man don't sabi something with the Amazonia way. All man want talking. On so for 2016, we should not we. People they will dismiss them for Boya because of their work where they do Akwanga them. They can't tell where they don't go study Sudan revolution them now then sabi how a revolution was supposed to be. So no all man na Johnny just come. Mean they no do nothing. Cho Ayaba get that arrogance. We get and so because it get if never Cho Ayaba, there is not good for Amazonia. So all the people around Sudan, they won't give themselves relevance. They should with their friend John Gute decide them forget tourism because it go for under Cameroon budget. Cameroon pay the flight for some people. They go Sudan to chop their life for Canada. Then they say the talk for their TV say Saudi Cameroon and they talk among themselves. So the people look we so we should also after 5 years of war talk so we want to talk among say. Who tell una so we talk among say? Who tell una say we Saudi Cameroonian them? They talk for their television. They not talk saying that talk between their government and with government or even the groups them. They try to call themselves groups. And it looks on this picture where I see I seen that they want for the old people here. So this other guy where he stand for corner Akwanga, but that picture where they did in 3 Yerima, I think is it Yerima Akwanga. They call him McLean or something. Now my classmate. If we do I think A4 or A5. I mean, they science class, it be the arts class for GBTS Bamenda. We graduate the same year. More really face, I'm not saying the representatives of group. You Mark, you want go shoot down for Canada. So you want you talk for waiting on our capacity. Now the problem that way it definitely matter. You see Mark where he say they represent a group. So the one imposed now, you don't should you Mark, maybe you are your woman, your sister, and your maybe one IPK. When I get some group, when I register on some NGO, when I register on some place. When I need do nothing, I will cheap at talk. When I need to get job for refugee. When I need to enhance no Amazonian restoration force. When I get an idea for when I head, no be problem. Any man get it right for idea. But I saw Cameroon take this right for idea, banalize multipartism for the early 90s.
Yeah.
Oh man, who can get that? Water down the multi-partism way fruit to be fighter. So now the very style, Cameroon nearly used another style. They get the same style they use all the time. So you see the Canada nonsense. Now a major move for first of all, do it they call and say divide and conquer. So why did they manipulate the ignorant people where they for ground? The calculations until they happen for Canada. Would they just come to the tone and say no, not to Canada? It waste talk to the president Sako. You go for Canada for some talk where you know go bring no fruitful Amazonia, no nothing. You know nothing no go come up for Canada. Now so President Sako talk him for their edge where they send for your own they make call. He say I cannot waste my time in something that will not do anything. Say the day we probably I go dispatch people, so I go dispatch people. Never na so leader they do. So these people, some of them go for that Canada. Now out of frustration, say they say when there is no vision, people they walk in darkness and confusion. So now people now visionless people, they don't get direction, they don't get manuscript, they don't know play that they go. So anything, some of them go to Canada. I will play some video for you after watch. I don't talk about. You see, I say some of them go to Canada. Now really dullness carry they enter Canada. You are listening to me when Paddy Asanga shared the video for one of the people who go there where they talk say they talk from Canada. I asked myself, who send you? See now, La Republique contractor, Paddy Asanga now they provoke you. You don't take your video, put up a war, then the caption we put and then I say the government will not negotiate with terrorists. I don't even want to talk about that Paddy Asanga today. So the point I want to make me say, the people when they should don't hear talk to Canada, nothing no day for nothing no take place when I left all that empty talk. Ask yourself, say Cho Ayaba, where if you stand against Swiss talk, simply because they never call na ye, they call na President Sako. If he go stand, if he go for Canada, if I go for Canada CDN1, tell if I don't cash a last he come on 9. Now the one he don't come on na hoa. You look all the evidence. So Akuru the since when consortium don't die, he die with Agbobala for prison.
I don't tell say Akuru na businessman.
Akuru the only try for resurrect him. Akuru mag you advice for small dignity. Go to not any man register your own group now. Me say tomorrow say I will register my own NGO. See, go make your own NGO left consortium, not disgrace yourself. Not to do the consortium. Then if not hear him out, now another man that we don't know left to right. Ask him and say, what is the vision you are standing for in Illinois? Now the thing
Paddy, I beg, watch. I might just read what Pa Aya write today. Yesterday, he said Pa Aya has ever. He said Pa Aya has ever cautioned about the danger of a second Fumban from long neck Fumban girls to ENA. Mawe get sense. Mawe it is see tomorrow go understand what you
I yes Fumban so they go put a level of Fumban care about there. So now you have
who it is sending
to talk of Fumban fine say I Joseph be go Fumban. You understand what I tell you? You know if you ever compare Fumban with this
Director, a second time where Pa Aya they send that statement outside there. He be first send them out for the first Canadian retreat where they be go for there, they go settle the talk say they want a greater autonomy. Pa Aya be send the statement for outside. But the problem where he also deal with Pa Aya too now because it is belief for La Republique. You know, he get one of those satellite parties them where they go make our way. I be talk with Paddy Asanga. He tell me say, oh, them say that they be like independence. Now say they be say the platform ye and Pa Aya po then Mark Barata they can hijack the struggle all those things. Like I just add them before what I come. I don't tell people say Ayaba and Akwanga they are not liberators. Akwanga is there for prison. A write letter for apology for La Republique government. Ye and Ayaba. La Republique now send them abroad. Send me the monitor the activities for the SCNC for see and say if SCNC people and they want try for group for do something political after they don't make that amendment that APC want me they talk. Now why that you will see say Akwanga and Ayeba and all the rest they will preach collaboration, they not go collaborate. They go for Skaku, they deny for collaborate. They go for every place, they deny for collaborate. They say they go from the ARC. They go from the ARC. Where they say ARCC. They not deny for collaborate for the Ayeba cannot work under Akwanga under Ayeba, and the same thing where you see them go for it. But when you hear tomorrow they come for outside, they say they get for collaborate, they get for do so. Ayuk Tabe, he beg Ayeba, beg them, beg all of them. We both have they deny for what we did. And when Ayuk Tabe talks, he will form a government for 24 hours. They say if they threaten them. Now the same people this because they can say some people they listen to Ayuk Tabe. They will come now go sign again a memorandum of understanding with the same Ayuk Tabe way they deny for what we eat. And today only because they want gather the population.
The reason they sign that memorandum of understanding with Ayuk Tabe and say, since I said they be desperate for power, and they want to take and spoil them like how we talk. Now because they know say Ayuk for that play where Ayuk did. He never get no power. He never get no credence. Watch out. That microphone there on, my brother. Go ahead.
Hey, thank you, my brother. Thank you. There is one. If I don't put La République, na country and France, na country where they understand we well because they reduce us from a nation to a province, from a province to region groups. So what they call ourselves, then reduce we again, call some of us Anglophones. Because if I understand them, this thing will take place for Canada actually now assembling for those where they support La République. If you understand them, now already assembling, it try to gather all the people that they in support for you. So everybody will go inside. It be you not even be called for the talk for. As my brother Paul, the talk. It talks for even talk about these guys them where they go Canada, it make the Canada more popular. Yes, I believe so. But some things in there way, if you know iron them, if small picking they play with lighter for your hand, if you know hold that lighter, it go burn that mad house where you sleep inside. If small picking they play with grenade, if you know hold that grenade, therefore that bomb, it go explode. It go kill even you way there for corner. So these guys where they go Canada, they play with fire, they play with weed, they provoke us. So La République see and say these people that sell out. And even looking for characteristics where they for all these guys the way they go, you will discover say they get relation with outside world for one thing or the other. When I say outside world, it means say some them na Tupri, some they come on and Chang, some they come on and Nigeria. Some they come on Equatorial Guinea. Some then they among we when and Gandere and come out. Some then they among we na Hausa. Some then they among we. All these names them so like Christopher. I know all that names them Nan Chang. Then they get some one relation where they come out for one other side. If you put them 1 to 1, they not be 100% Ambazonians because 100% Ambazonian are not go sell a own people. So if you go now go look at some of these guys like Frundi then so all the people the Frundi na Bulu man. You get Elijah Smith, where they control that people for Canada. Is there Elijah Smith, na man for Penja? You all these people and get some characteristics. So La République don't go study that list for all these people. No say man like John Ba Akoro, na Biafra or na something to do with Nigeria. Na Obiobio. Man like this big mouth guy where you call him where Mr. Paddy King they call him say he get plenty teeth for a mouth like crocodile. They call him say na Jeka. That one Obiobio Pikin where the born for corner water for Victoria. You know, so that kind of tribe, they know. Akwanga says, now that kind picking the way, on those days, for that time, for Indele, them, they bring stockfish, come full back or a woman born that kind picking the water. So that picking the when them born, when come also with all this curse, were there for their skin. They did think them now oversight. They did think their own head now all that money. Now why them big great? So La République don't study the genesis and the DNA for these people them. You don't study the DNA, mommy and papa them. You don't go study, say they picking their background in common for outside. So Tarh, they don't go throwing Gambe for all these people when they go Canada their background. They see and say people are Munzo, people are Anyang where they are half picking them, that half born picking them, that bad blood picking them. So since when they've been a half, then picking they take them. They don't throw Gambe, they know who's how when they come out. So La République go Baba go see and say, you know, so you know be correct Amazonian. So all these things, when the people can't discover you, they will pull you. So they give them bribe for all these people, they don't take it. And so I believe. Because if you look at other people then go Canada, they get a half papa, they come on overside. They be changed at that time for stockfish on a broke market. They bring them for inside Bakure land, Akwanga, so they can't change them take their mommy go. So if I don't put all the characteristics together, I take Ambazonia and say, look the list for other people than there for Canada. Oh, now have picking them. Now picking the born for corner water. Now picking when the Nigerian people come born for we. Now picking when the two people that come born them. Now bad blood them when they're inside. So La Republic are assembling all these picking them for one inside one force. Because now we did do this fighting. Now we did do this fighting. The interim government we don't put pressure. So that the whole world don't see what we do. Then that way you don't start correct now for negotiate. You take the bad blood picking them, can mix them among we. Now they don't go sit on top table, fake table. The only table will get in a Switzerland. So all these picking them, now La Republic join them because you see a bad blood picking them, and they feel quickly sell their nation because they greed. Any picking where you know say they don't kill more than 50,000 Ambazonians, they don't burn village them, picking they don't die. You know go there for table for negotiate. You know go sleep for hotel. You go now say the Swiss process. Now Dr. Sako don't form them. Bring all these people together. Interim government don't put that pressure. Everybody don't come together. Then, but today you see this cricket them, this copy on them, on a vampire them. They don't come out all. They say they swim go for that side. They didn't negotiate. They didn't even know who.
Na vampire.
Today we playing.
Ma read something where Akwanga, right, and then give you the microphone. My Ochiba. Akwanga share their picture. He and this my classmate them. I don't just get the picture now for share them. The yellow guy, Yerima stand so Akwanga stand for middle. The yellow person, the yellow guy stand for corner. My classmate Mark. He named Mark. Mark, they so be a part of. It will be a part of this Team Amazonia where President Sako created. And it will be an honor, a big honor for them. Say President Sako will do something so people like Mark go to. Because when you want to talk, when you want to talk, say people go shidon for represent a people. You know, just because you don't go register group, they represent people. We talk about substance. We begin to talk, so you see people for county chair. If I hear say comrade, Chairman Amos way, in the handle go Kutunja, you hear Sagon them, they do something. You hear say they represent Ambazonia, they are different level. You hear say Chairman Trio for Mezab. You get people where the influencer. But this is my own. I know talk now say because it's my classmate. Because I know see why we get today. Me I know the day. Me to have been registered go now. Because in as much as I know, refugees in Nigeria, these people need to handle anything. So I want just before you and come up, I want to see here with way Akwanga right. He say in life, don't live for your presence to be noticed. Akwanga we me asabi. He say for your absence to be felt. All I want to talk now Steve manipulate people way they don't choose me and manipulate them. He says only speak when your words are going to be better than your silence. Nothing no dey for talk. If something be there for talk, Akwanga for talk. Akwanga we me I know. If some better thing be there, it go look style as the talker. Last year we Amazonian Restoration Force the way I talk me and this man I discovered from fortunately say I get poor for here. It shows say na Restoration Force owner say na Akwanga they come claim responsibility for Boya. During was it Chan or na Chan one take place?
Yeah.
Where we na send fighter them for town. Akwanga claim responsibility. So me I go to do investigation. I recall na Paul and this man from Fombat. I say when I work a claim Akwanga, and I discover say even the people, none of the fighter them where they appear that day for Moya, none of them no even ever know Akwanga. Akwanga na man that you tell say stay quiet. All then they don't get nothing to talk. It's on TV they never don't talk. Never say they get life. Would you wait that life so that me they talk? Me they talk anything they want to talk for them who analyze them. Mama play this video before you come up. You ask yourself, say, who for send the boy? Una hear him? Na pare asanga share him. Then he put the caption for the video say, Cameroon will not negotiate with terrorists. You ask yourself, say, people like this one, they will come up outside, they go do it for the top of federalism.
I think, again, we need to be honest with ourselves. We cannot keep this circle of lies. There comes a point the international community will be tired of us. Okay? Let us start with first things first. First things, we are very, very disorganized. We have to accept those realities. We cannot have one country under subjugation and we have 6 people calling themselves presidents. We have 6 people running like governments. Those things cannot work. Okay, we have to solve that problem. Ambazonians will have to look at each other in the eyes and accept these truths. It's not my opinion. Those are facts. You have Chris Anu, Seseko, Marienta, Ayaba. Those are facts. And people see. People are not stupid. We have to solve that problem. Okay, that is the first situation we have to solve. Hey, it's not my thing. We can say it. And then the second thing is Ambazonians should understand that we have a crisis of legitimacy. It is not our doing. It was caused by La République in 1972. Accepting that weakness.
Now 5 minutes, I never play all. I just want more. I be one end for that place. So we'll have a crisis of legitimacy. You see the way some picking them. All the one are young people the way me I really know. I ask myself, na say una door, una say you choose to read something you don't understand them. You call it a crisis of legitimacy. That legitimacy, will be legitimized as groups or be legitimized as a nation. Amal inform them the enabler them. We are not confused. Who now? Who na the commode? Don't run go for any play go the top. Now we're not confused. Who say una for Canada? You go find who for Canada, who invite you? So you see yourself you confused. And then I like as you know call Dr. Sako name. You call only the confused people Anos, Marianta, and Sisiko. Confused. Sisiko I agent them. See a old Professor Anyang, we confused. Una go do it for Canada. Neither Paddy or Sanga they claim to me una she don't talk about herself. They crop on a video there. Call una say I don't give the audience about it.
But I say Paddy now who said that man now. Paddy that man now.
Any kind of money, you talk anything. Who sent them to Canada? Ochiba, go ahead.
But now first who first before they descend them. Now who first?
And
the first question, now who's man that?
you group.
You ask me that question about the
How do you talk about man when you sabi?
The problem I say, Paul talk something for the about business people. And I watch I to talk think them about people the way they impose themselves to. Nothing the way with people they get for understand. Say they get for know. We don't talk for year. Say as we don't talk. Any person where it don't work for CPDM, it don't go for a NAM or it go abroad for scholarship under CPDM people. That one already been a prisoner by a life prisoner, because most of those people that they pass now through fraudulent means therefore enter those things them. So they not ever talk anything right about, wrong about La République. Person who can't talk for you say we be divided. You know, if I understand say La République na divide and rule. Now La République divide us into northwest and southwest. Ask this person, say who be the who be the chairman for SDF? The chairman for SDF now Frundi. But La République, it don't go sponsor plenty people. They still come out under the SDF. They come out, they can wala them, the other people, they go create their own branches and for they. So that one, it don't mean I say SDF not be united. We get even SCNC, where ABB, we understand say the leadership for SCNC AB, La République, it will still go for the, it go the chapter and they talk me different people and they see they come up for they go create their own branches and all those kind of things. So now so La République they use divide and rule. We be a country, we be with one government. Any person where they come out now them they come out go the park and they create all those things. If they talk even Chris Anu ask now for Chris Anu say what to be the name for his state television. get no state television. We get ABC, Ambazonia Broadcasting Service. Chris again Africa, Akwanga again Africa, APL, what na APLM. So these people like Paul talk na business people. For 1992, they sent us in Anyangwe for part of the electoral commission. Say me they go for election, go do them. So they wake up, they postpone election, they give their money. It come out running for they. And Anyangwe come out come La Republic government, even the Munzu, they wake up, they go La Republic government Pobia. It give them a sign paper again for them. They go work for United Nations. So when they don't go work for United Nations, so they nothing be again for talk the truth. That is why you will see that they start to run their mouth, they go left and right, so, because you know for go work for United Nations, where you know will get paper when a pobia, it will can't get for you. So if you see like Paul talk, business people, we see you don't carry a whole back, it go for London, so you want to go sell oil for it. But today we see a person like Dr. Sako, it talks, you know, they sell any resources for we. Make now we for diaspora, we contribute money for people where they do for home front. Where they when they hear they say, oh, America, they catch people where they fund the struggle. That one a total lie. We contribute money to the American official system, the PayPal, the Zelle, the Cash App, where it be. So when some small people where they go with La Republic, they go catch people from Gokutunja, can they talk? We contribute money live and draft live, self-defense. They be inside American Constitution for the Second Amendment where it there for inside for day. Me some person not fool now. Me some person not do whatsoever. La Republic will sell all resources for go borrow money for China. So we will fund with people. Me the defend we say I will talk to any family where it there for.
We be unapologetic in that one.
Buy anything put up for your house. Any snake enter your house, you take them, you chakara you with them. Any person enter your house, you take a chakara with them. With people and for here, we're gonna not be distracted. We define an ambassador now for everybody. We're gonna forget some people indeed, like I talk, where they don't enter for CPDM, they don't tie their hands them. You will see these people they get satellite party, the political parties, them where they reform and say me they go to fight against the SDF. These Anglophone people where they go get party only because they want fight against SDF. They can't say, oh, Cameroon get for this, so. Cameroon never get your own independence from France. Akoro, when I see Akoro, they work a talk for it, they lock Akoro for prison for 2 weeks. And they go barely because it take 200 million for Arem Mengo, Mengo. They make contract. They not be able for provide for those contracts. Now they go lucky. They find out they can go cash it, go meet up people for consulting. It register for it come on run. So easy and I say, oh, independent. If waste time for camp a little bit, what you will do? Me try for help La Republic government by fighting us so that they will move those charges them against it. They be call you for go. You know go. And you take 250 million for La Republic. So all these people when they see them where they so their mouth tight, where they talk say la bouche qui mange ne parle pas. Now so they can't see them so they be as all of them are slaves. We get for fight for freedom. We get for fight now for instead free, all of them free. We choose them free. Every people where they there for outside for day. Yes, this enablers the way they make a tell one or something. No person you go talk say you go sell ambassador for La Republic. When the time don't correct, La Republic it will come out run. They will kill you for hide the evidence. America, where it get power pass all country for the world, a commodity run with aeroplane for Afghanistan. People where they will help America for the fight against the other people. They hang for aeroplane, so aeroplane they go for air, they commodity fall for down like goes them and other. Not so it is. We don't tell with Papa the way they did for village, the CPD and the chiefs them and all the rest them. So if we will not be able to stand on behalf of Ambazonia on our own country, make una she don't quiet. People they go fight, Make una not go to talk. Me la Republican kill una picking them. They go kill ya picking them all. Now tomorrow, Bamleke people they say they want to take the chieftaincy for Bali.
My brother,
they want
you don't touch back this way.
Now you don't get no population for your back way. You get for fight on your own behalf because kill your own people.
My brother Siam, before I give him microphone for Paul, you don't touch bad place. Now place that way where you touch them so. Me, you know say me and you know agree the one. But I get strong for this opinion, say all the nonsense will get them. All the people they don't betray, we not supposed to exist again. For the authority. I'm not telling me that more kill them no. For the authority where they claim say they get them, traditional or whatever, they no support for day again. You will see even this one for Banso, this fund for so no say it no fit be fun again for an independent Amazonia. So it go better someone no give we independence. Because if Amazonia be independent, Banso people no say they no fit level in that fund. When I reform one protects on tradition way, the man will custodian for the tradition. Don't defy the tradition.
Director, may I tell you something? They talk say they be not carry some pigin go, some pigin be the thief, it go the jam for a mommy, the thief go thief, everything go jam for a people. They don't carry you go for court. They say they want kill you, the sentence you. So the pigin don't call mommy, say me, mommy come, he want talk something for a year. The mommy they run, they go check, say maybe the pigin want talk, play, hide some money for the. He buy the mommy here fall for that talk, say, why gonna be the thief? You know, be tell me. So now why that we don't talk say the people for Bui, for Banso, everywhere, where when I get for day, when I get for stand up. When I get for stand up and chase away all the Republic people, when I see even, I mean, backward people, Manu people, people from Banso,
See the one way happen. You talk about it. See the one way happen for Mancon. Phone just come from Mancon. You know, make 2 days. It manipulates its own picking. Picking way is about protect them. They want now to make a man talks on top. I will hand the mic for you for Paul because now when I handle it for ground. I talk for any enabler from Fako to Mezam, wherever you did. No make a cash you will be enabler. Say you betray Amazonian restoration fighter. I talk for you now, so stop up. Listen, Amazonian restoration fighter don't do it for you where it vex you. You will go partner with Bulu people against them.
No,
now say Jandam where they receive money for you every day.
For the chiefs them. First ask question for the chiefs them. Say when a chieftaincy, Bakuri chiefs them, Manu chiefs them from G, chiefs them for Dongama to everywhere. They be already exist for more than 500 years. Their family they be exist. Now they get their land, but now they don't bring colonial people when a governor or mayor. They send a chef there, send a they get land. Who said they come out for the land? Who said they will come out for the land?
So ma, I want to talk this one. So that Paul, you go talk for this thing because now we David is the first matter. I talk so we the year we for home from fine. Amazonian people wanna share the video. You betray Amazonian fighter because you claim say he kidnap or he ask you for ransom. You betray Amazonian fighter. What you choose to do? You resign, so you take na position for enemy now. Bulu people, where they take money now for resources, pay their gendarme. The gendarme they still take money for una every day. It never vex you for things say you go stand against gendarme. You dey vex say Amazonian fighter ask una say una pay some money. Una give you some tax. Ma tell you something. The one a warning. Naya duty for give chop for Amazonian restoration fighter. See that's why they talk the people una peacefully, una want to make they talk on by force. Gendarme they take money for una every day, una never vex. So una the vex now say Amazonian fighter take money for una. Una no know so supposed to give them money and chop every day. Una no sabi so. Una take una time. Me they don't cash you Sunday. Me they don't hold you Sunday so who evidence say you betray so Amazonian fighter. I talk video so una keep all the evidence. Me they no
go far away. When some man claims say Amazonian fighter don't catch you, don't arrest you because he want money, wait. The corrupt act where La République gendarme they commit them for inside Amazonia. How many of una don't vex for take restoration fighter say okay this gendarme they hide now for the place, but they extort una money every day. Gendarme they just come for village, can make kale cash all man. You get IDO, you pay 20,000 or 30,000. You don't get ID, you pay 100,000 or 200,000. How many times that particular thing don't hurt you for you for take fight at them? Say, okay, some gendarme they hide for this place. No, come movie will punish you. Like only you the vex because your brother, he asks for help from you. You the vex for go show for go show enemy he has. But when enemy, that same enemy, they intimidate you. That same enemy, they carry your money, beat you on top again, lock you. You know they vex you. Sometimes when I see person like this, Nasere Clovis, the way that they talk about Bamenda, say Bamenda people they do this, Bamenda people they go up, Bamenda people they calm down. You leave Bulu man, where don't can colonize oil for Victoria. You leave, you know, vex we. You vex now your brother where he fight with for fight with you for send that Bulu man where you don't can claim ownership for thing when they are own. You the vex now with that brother where they tell you say more fight together for move that Bulu man out. So all these things are mentality. Once you carry slave mentality, you no longer think about others. You only think about yourself. You only think that the thing where it go favor you. You only because your anger that time you don't get no reason. The only reason I say he hurt you. The thing where that person do he hurt you. So you better you sell your brother for your enemy. You better sell your brother for your enemy. Than somebody your brother be happy for get power, for strength, for fight your enemy. No, better may you say if he say be who. So now that bad mentality that we there for home from. But I want to tell you say if you be black leg, you don't be Ambazonian citizen, you be La Republic citizen. So anything what they do La Republic citizen, are the same thing we go do you. When I call La Republic citizen, they are representatives in that military, army, police, gendarme, be all them. The moment you become a black leg, you only become a La Republic military. So any punishment where they melt out on La Republic citizen, will they melt out that same punishment for you? So
Paul,
my
I beg,
brother,
I want me to continue this talk. Paul, I beg, I want me to continue this talk. I want just talk
yes,
something. For the matter where they talk about the fact say, na genuine Ambazonian restoration forces now they create havoc for down. I want to examine and Paul, you go still talk again before we go for war child. I want to examine this thing. How many times we not don't hear say, don't do them, francophone them, bami them, bulu them, where they live for Ambazonia when as civilian them. Ambazonian Restoration Force don't oppress one of them. When I hear the quietness, wait there for even studio. Now so even when I watch me now so quiet. You know why? Because any man with the oppressor of Bamenda, maybe not a genuine Ambazonian Restoration Force. When I mean sabotage, give people bad name. We brother them for down, they don't fit do something for you. Now Atangaji thief people, you know that Atangaji na about thief man. All these CPDM people where they want to protect themselves, the strategy where they do now, they say, all man gay on Ambazonian fighter now. And they are on them now for move audio counter the right thing where would they do. So you get to be able to distinguish a Tanganji boy, the federalists, their own Ambazonian fighter. They call themselves federalists, but they get their own thief people where they don't recruit them down. For proof for you say, and these people, they want cash now, who they victimize them? They victimize now with own people. Because if we be one victimized civilian, we not go victimize our people now. We will victimize our Tontu people. Tontu people them, and Bamileke people them, and Bulu people the way that they live for Amazonia. You check say it pass them. Me restoration forces cast them, beat them, cocoa there too. We need one. Because we need be people who fight never against civilian. But at the same point they betray we. Now say war they should evolve naturally. Time will come naturally where that betrayal will just naturally stop. Where any man job betray should disappear. Naturally, as I tell you so.
I said, Paddy.
Yes.
1 second, I beg.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll be very happy for that point where Paul bring up for day about that Clovis Nasiri. Now, people them way I don't know which way they define them. Because if claim say this will he want peace. If you want peace, two people they fight. One man who collapse, one man who collapse. You want peace. You will seize the collapse for all the two people, or you will seize them for one man. Then do that mean the other man take the collapse, then go.
Who is fighting for the one piece? So do you want to deliberate on you?
Yes.
In one piece for under what basis?
Now people where are the toxic do not know nothing. Take for example, when you there for some place, you do things with evidence. So that if tomorrow something happen, your family, if you know, plenty of people and they where they just come go lost or they go do something, they talk say, oh, the last time it be talk in so. When I be Clovis na see them, when I go make video, my country people they hide the face, they know they show you on face. How when they go trust some people, some person where they hide the face. I believe say you feel if you talk say the year now for Atangaji where they know your face, where they feel hold you for some place. Person they come, if they can't tell you say, if they tell you the truth, then it say me you make video, if they hide the face, if they only show now you food them for other, if they show now you food them. Now the thing and that would they tell people them see, me wanna look at all these people. Now people where they come, where they come,
they call us my country people.
One of the region.
On that titles, your days them, your excesses, they already reach a level where the fight go start one-on-one this time. Conduct titles. Now we the come picking. Your name na conduct titles, you call yourself my country people. Your image don't be high, we don't already get that. That means say no. Enabler the conduct titles. The fight will go fight them with you. Will start with all your stress. That's what you do for people then. So we will fight you for diaspora and home front. You
yeah, that Clovis where Paul be the talk for day. He don't make video the other day. He say me government. In the beg government, say me they give security. In a normal country, the rule for the government are for protect people, their goods and services. If you will they fine, why you beg against the government? Why you beg against say me the government can't do this thing? Those things I think the government get for provide and for you people. So my brother, when I day for that DDR center, me una know say the one where they day outside, they will fight for free una. And me tell on a condition where they go free una day. They will free una and say La Republic when they day for negotiation table, they tell say okay, we get on a prisoner and so we go free them. So when I will give with timber, so when I will do so. Me una not the waste on our time for day. Thank you.
Man still continue. The whole thing now just now mentality. You see Clovis now who them beat Clovis? Not only own brother them. Now the whole put for them beat it, whip it last very well. So you take with the make business, you take with the make market. Now so they go fight among themselves. Now so black leg, Kunda titles they fight against my country people they fight against in Congo. Yeah, in Congo they inside heated battle. In Congo failure, they inside heated battle. Now so they go continue. They go fight so they go disappear. They talk Ambazonia na spirit. Ambazonia na the will of a people. Ambazonia not as physical. Ambazonia be spiritual. So anyone we there for home front, you they fight against your own people. So you go inside cage, they fight for moving you for the cage. No, you only fight, you don't hold the cage for inside, so you know to go you outside prisoner. But that man way there for outside, you there inside, you get problem with your brain. And it looks like that small man Bentus. So I just be sorry to say I call their name, but now people the one not supposed to record their name. Now people now they don't even describe them. But when you hear the play that they talk, see now say the way the Republic sorry give ordinary level. So it means say all that lecture will be the lecture, nothing, you don't know anything.
My second for you because
watch I go ahead. It doesn't say that
man, go ahead.
line
It might get hot. Small time they'll cut you.
Yeah,
It might be
microphone
cut.
hot more. Keep a me cool.
Keep up, make call because small time they will cut you. La Republic agent and they, I know say France and they for cut we online. Some more fast for which we'll get have a talk because the talk done you hot for them.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you know something? Yeah, I will continue for whose side my brother day. If you call this one, they say call a dog bad name, then you kill that dog. Now wait what I will talk. Because you get that fighters way, would you get with revolution fighters where they don't fight for a long time for defend the community. Then Ataranji boys them day. Governor, they get their own boy. Small mayor, then they get their own boys where they don't form them. Now if we can't throw Sansan inside our gari, inside restoration fighters and the bush, they fight for defend you. Now your position as my brother they talk forgive them gari made a drink. No talk say restoration. No. I be saying now black legs that they call restoration fighters bad name because the ones kill them. So the only way you do that say call a dog bad name, then you kill them. We get that people where they don't contract them, where you get call and say Clovis. Wanja, where they call us Mola, wanja, that chief for Boyade. We get the Congo failure, where they don't brainwash them. We get the Akunda titles where you talk. That number, all of this group them, now group them where, now that group them where they don't brainwash them. They don't chop their money for their coffin already. I tell you the truth. These people, they don't already give money for their coffin, for their own die body. They don't chop them. So at any moment, these very people could die. More would see them so. All of them, as you talk, Mr. Paul, all of them among themselves will kill themselves as you don't see them. You get the one for DTR for Bamenda. They don't give them gun now. They don't equip them, seven and go fight inside community. May they go come out. May they go commit more atrocity. They don't equip them with gun. They show the gun the way they don't equip them. La Republic don't give that very people the name inside DTR center. The very people you talk say they don't come for can't repent. Somebody where you don't there is you be man there inside DTR center. For 5 years or 4 years, they never give you identity card. But the only identity now they give you, give you gun, may go kill your brother. And don't forget, say you be the fight, say you want to get a nation. So that you get that opportunity for go school. You get that opportunity for get employment. You get that opportunity for stand like a nation. You get that opportunity for be free. But today, they don't brainwash you. They don't make your head because they know say your head na cocoa soap the inside your head. Now they tell you, may take the gun, go kill your brother. And you don't take a may take the fire, go burn your papa compound. You take them for go burn another people your papa compound. Go burn picking them again. As La Republic the burn on that side, you the burn on this side. I will still come for so one point before I give it another mic. I know will stay since the one cut with the line. I asked one question. All this group the way they appear for Canada. All the people they say that they go negotiate. All the other leaders where they be even give for team act. All this group the way they say that they call themselves that they be group or they be government where they thief all them. If Jumba Akoro say the control group, we need $50,000 for a hand for every 6 months. Mo will take them, give that the same pressure where interim government only give them for La Republic before they even talk say they cause on talk before Swiss talk become up. Before the world they come enter, before anything they come, we need $50,000 for every 6 months. May them cut one part for Ambazonia, they defend that area. May they free that area for talk say they be fighter. If they continue to talk say they fight for defend Ambazonia. Crazy Enos, take your own 50,000 every 6 months, sponsor that on your budget, move and raise that money for your own that group where to say get them. Una rest on side for Ambazonia. Una cut that side, una defend that side, una sell La Republic. As well, we start them. ADF, where you say you don't fight for how many years, and you una sell oil. Una come for London, can't sell oil. Una don't do kidnapping. Una be the master, the maestro, that teacher, that maître. Well, now una be in charge of kidnapping for Ambazonia. For these past 6 years, now kidnapping business wanna be good in. Una raise una under amount of money. Una defend one side, send La Republic out. And also the question why I ask us are foolish. Because people like that one never raise this money. If all this group where they claim say they for inside Ambazonia, say they be leadership. Now John Bakoro, you be leadership, you be Monzo, or you be Akwanga, or you be Wu. Raise your own 50,000, cut one area for Ambazonia, defend them. Mo send La Republic out or talk say you be man. If not, take that La Republic for
you want to try some challenge where they give them. I like the way Barrister Team talk. This Saturday, immediately after defense briefing, either will just come with defense briefing or immediately after defense briefing. Now they will barrister team and barrister Paul them again and announce and when I will barrister through. We go talk. So talk the way they don't give them, watch you still continue. They talk, the challenge they give them, I say, Muna unite. They will not unite, unity and collaboration. When I want use them to manipulate people now. Una unite among ourselves for Ambazonian Restoration Forces. If we want our freedom, that will be good. Then we go clap for una. Go ahead, watch it. Maybe don't finish.
Before watch I continue, I beg some point that I want talk before concerning genuine restoration forces. I want ask you now. Say ADF don't openly declare kidnapping as a means for raise fund. They talk am. Una be don't ever hear Sunday say some man for home front don't pick his phone. ADF dey for so and so place. La Republic may attack them. No man, you never ever hear say La Republic it go attack ADF camp. No. The only last time we hear say La Republic go attack ADF camp now they way they go for go take Mami Mundi, Senator Mundi after they don't already pay 80 million. The jointly can collect and they stage them so that made them no say this so they come for rescue where no man no die. The very Mami driver.
That's it for that payment for Mundi. They so now just where they arrange for share money among themselves. There was nothing like that. Let me say that the people of government choose to take money.
Now drama,
actually, money takes just
no money pass for hand. So you see and say the genuine restoration forces, now they face this people they like ADF, they know they fight this war because La Republic never ever go attack one ADF camp. We never ever hear say they don't kill one ADF fighter for so now Efang that we never ever hear Efang life we never ever hear since
Efang the attend nightclub of the town.
So
Efang the attend nightclub, it go nightclub.
I began some information that way after Efang be run for Bowie. 3 days before Efang go show up, some person call me for Douala, tell me place where Efang they stay for Douala. To be sincere, I confess I no be believe that information. But 3 days later, Efang come on. I regret why I no be believe that information. I follow him. So sometime for this revolution, when you hear some small information, follow the end. So when you talk about fundraising, now who the one make fundraising? I want to ask you, Paddy. Now who the one make fundraising? Now Christopher Anu, he define him money for sponsor himself because before one come up say the president, he don't already talk say they give a pay I think at 6,000. So in the find money for fund home front, he find money for maintain the lifestyle because he don't thief under interim government. He thief under Dr. Sako Sute. Ma tell you Sawe problems start come out. Now when board the ABC board become start control finance. Now for day way Christopher Anu he start get problem inside this government. If you like her, you take it. From the day where they form board the board committee when they start oversee finance everything, Christopher Anu start get grievance with this government suited today because he need to control that money again.
No, before so that one just provoke. Before that one just add now to the agenda. Before that, since Dr. Jacob winning for election, he don't compare himself. So no man, watch I go ahead.
No. The whole point be been about the finance way the controller. So he want come up like his own president. Well,
I tell you that finance don't add to the fact say no money. I tell you, finance come add there. He don't get first problem.
He talk say he want unite. May go unite with Marianta first. Watch I beg continue.
He don't go divide Marianta. Watch I go ahead I beg.
You understand say dog way gets scabies for his skin. Dog way gets scabies. All flies they know him. Everybody for quarter, he know dog way he gets scabies for his skin. You know if he pass out on play where they don't identify it because the dog don't get name. Christopher Arno, a mount na landrain. A whole body na scabies them full day. I told Ayaba, na the same this way they inside revolution. I call them, all them na scabies. Where they unsap their body. Everybody where they pass from distance, that flies they come on wang, it is see them. Even for night, flies that they still land, they come out their skin. So at this point, when I talk about these guys, all them be useless. We only make these guys be popular, but it better always for talk, because at least we brother and sister them for home front, make them understand where they want to put their trust. These people are people where they don't deal with La Republic 100%. There is nothing if I tell you now. Therefore, I said, do not go where they go again, because they do not their business. They appear, so they therefore frequently appear for line for make say they still be possible that they get some followers. So with these followers, where they come out for promote themselves, La Republic will see them. So may that cash the flow. May that cash the flow from the La Republic treasury. So now the positions where they're inside. All these people now, thief people, as they see and so, they dance now juju, they don't wear their own mask. That head, they don't wear their own head from Ko. They dance. So they know say that they inside that business they do, but we know say they don't give anything way there. I will never so, because there's nothing when we talk for this one. I don't exhaust that one, bro. Take
a as we get towards the end for the program, make a play the video so I mean you and talk comment on it. When I watch, I just this one way the call itself say Honorable with Dr. Colonel Hans Anaro. I don't listen to it we talk my belly bite so I will play the first 2 minutes. And then we'll conclude the talk for today.
We're fighting. When I was a diplomat for 10 years, we would stand up and speak English and French. The other countries were jealous. The other countries African countries were very proud. So an African country which comes to us with these two languages, and the workers work in ease, in peace, in harmony, in love. How come they start fighting against themselves? They don't understand.
He has an advice on what needs to be done to end the conflict in Cameroon.
I talked to them that if a father is angry with the children, he will beat them, but he will not kill them, his children. He will not drive them away from his compound. And when they start crying, he will bring them back. Say, Asha, don't cry. Because you offended me. I'm angry. So I said, Paul Biya can do the same thing. He has beaten his children. He can come now and say, I'm sorry, my children. You committed errors. That's why I beat you. But you're my children. I cannot.
Yeah, 1 second.
And I beg my talk on top.
And you get hard for the listen. You get hard for the listen. They can't in them.
Tell me something. And the overvexed did nonsense where they call Paul Biya. Call who be Paul Biya became there. But I talk on top where I start this talk. I talk about grammar. I talk say life be spiritual. So you know Sabi, no mean say no be. When you hear about them, when all the rumble boss they are show them. All the days on a Pobia don't sleep they are show. When you hear that they call Pobia father, then the one try to force all we. A president of a country be papa for people. You be president, you get a mandate, you support come out. Now say they don't go enter for that wish house. Some people call them, but people call them say formula. If you call them Rosa Croix, any name, anyone will call them Nyongo. And so, for inside they see Pobia, now like father, they didn't see na president. Say the bull man, and then now they will make them. For their generation, they paint Pobia. Pobia they like in this, like some man with untouchable. So Pobia feel come can look all of them, want them, coach them and practice so say them none of them talk. Never for generation. We don't demystify that nonsense. Pobia not be careful for what we talk because the next minute we talk like 20 people they be gone. And they continue the thing. Bulu people they start understanding. Never generation. Pobia na ya you the anavo colonel you call yourself. Pobia na ya papa nebi my papa. Nebi papa for my generation. Enough it be for my beginning. Watch Ochiba.
Yeah, take him before you give him. I tell you, say, yes. I don't listen that word before. That talk with that man talk. It constipate me. It make my belly they turn inside, so like say I chop bad corn chaff. This very man, we they call him some father, that mental head. Now we they call him. Why he not call the man directly way declare war upon us Ambazonians? Say may call off that war. May he call off all his army that move on from Southern Cameroons. If we talk for you directly, if we get some small balls, we remain for a trouser. Why not call me one time say take off your this thing? Then they talk and say, now who papa? Now papa for who? Now papa for
So if you talk, they
Kokobiako.
don't they could call we back. Nonsense.
No, easy. Colombia, now he declare war upon us with the defend ourselves. May he withdraw because Nimbia way be seen yesterday. Dambia not be the one who be seen today. The one today they put diaper. That one will be seen yesterday be declare war. No, we don't start put diaper. He had no be don't turn mental. So this one a different man, a Chris Bandis. Take this mic, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, Ochiba.
Well, I'll first talk and I continue for talk say any person where it don't work with CPDM, it being get a life sentence where they already put out for a hate. So the fact say never go for prison, now because it never come out openly. Person like Anago, it not be exception. Now people where they be work with Nigeria, and Taiwan La Republic, if you want bring them back, they go make fraudulent documents and all those things. So if he talk something contrary to the CPDM people, because he know the kind of way to where they do and all those things. I even know some people where they will still deny their own papers, they will do whatsoever. So now, so you see, they will promote them. See somebody where he know the history for Southern Cameroons, he walk inside Nigeria and he wake up again, come back for Southern Cameroons, then they take go to work for La Republic. Even to today, where are the talk? And you pass for Anyangwe village for Oshe. You pass for Oshe, then you go for Anaoye village, Asho, right there for Kun or for Ngevenge or for Osai. So even horse, you know, if you go for Njikwa now, so freely. Run no day. Run no first day, no, not enough first day. And I will be conscious of the fact say PWGB day where be the fixed road, La Republican destroy those things them. We begin with caterpillars them where La Republic carry them, they go put them for that side. These people their hands are all tight. Then, for example, you will see somebody like Nick Nwanyam in the talk say Federation, Confederation, this is why. Because in the early 90s, Nick Nwanyam go to work like a medical doctor for Shona for that side for Bolova. So some duo for the when La Republic, it take gun, it shoot some Anglophone, it kill them. Now they carry and go, they go tell me Nick Wanyam declare for autopsy say he died now, natural die and so Nick Wanyam deny. They move you for there. They move you for there, they sack it for work. A commoner before he can go for Bamenda, before Cardinal Tumina a connected with some people them NGO them for Germany and all those kind of things. Before he can go, they open all the schools them. You where they did it. Today, if you get the recorder school and see what we don't take and now go for Douala and all those things. So you see that they talk with water for their own mouth, left side, so. And now when you begin, now police commissioner, what I begin on our wood, where they did for Cameroon 6,000, where they did 4 or 6,000. All those people are people they enter for work through fraudulent means. So you know we come for us here, they condemn CPD and people because they will go tell say, my brother, you know. Ya pigeno be get for go for this concours. Ya pigeno be get for go so. See Kavaye Gibre you begin them. I mean your family. How many of them they go for Enam? Where they not even for write concours. They not even sit down for down for write the Enam. Even for Bia on picking where they call us that woman where they girl they smoke cigar. If they for Enam, some more time they will talk say you don't graduate for day. So you see now. So these people they my brother. I did tell you now. If you go look detailing, wanna look. The way they give promotion for Anawo, the way your family too get access to work, even the Enyi Paul at Togo, the way they do for Njikwa, the cousin Anya with them. So all this people, La Republic will use a dumb one. Now so they use the dumb, they not only dumb Awanga get bank, National Financial Credit, where he employ or share people the way they be there for their plenty. I want to say one open motor for some play for Bamenda for Queen for the bill. This big boss them this 70-seater for transport. So La Republic government they pass through some Chinese people and they go fair. I want to take 300 million for you. Now they don't go for a bank again. They remove all the Oshe people where they did for the. They want even seize for the bank. I want even open eye again. They kill it. Like how they kill Bandam too. Like how they kill Kadina Tumi too. They kill all these people. So now why that when we see people that we should not for yesterday, we want a country where people will live freely without fear of favor. A country where people they know the work at the talk bull people. You see bull people, they work at talk even against Pobia, talk against all this kind of none of it happen for them. See Metric Kemende, where it take 3 million, say go make bench, they go down for court. Whatsoever. Or I can't them. Each say one go make a meal La Republic see. La Republic still go send people, they go kill you for Bamenda. Should they kill her for Bamenda? So I want to forget about all these people them. So make the community stand up. We call on all those people the way they will not stand up. Say they want fight. Where you will say you be activist, you say you be this, you be this. Say who say you day today, you be not finish the work, you be not finish the work because they get agents where they work. See person like Ayeba come up for them. He go as sport talk. He do his business. He don't go make Nigeria people. They find Kanu. They don't know play Kanu. They Ayeba now go play with Kanu. They sign alliance. Take the place where Kanu. They reveal for Nigeria. Nigeria people they go Kashi. The same Ayeba. Where he talks say we want to go for Naira hotel for meeting for 7 o'clock. Meeting there for 7 o'clock. You see there for Europe. Then he say, oh, he here for airport, then they become ayuk them, he come go so. The same idea, that time where they go bring motor for La Republic, say they go find no pity. We talk say this so we don't know play me no pity, go hide. Now you can't talk say me capo, go give back up for no pity. And when no pity go, we talk say they don't capture you, they don't capture you. Since that they can't reach today, no pity, not tell they go everywhere. The same Iowa, they kill Ivo because Ivo be talk say me all francophone they come up go for their country. They come up go for their country. Iowa they can't talk say no, me they leave this so. Now they go carry the Ivo, now they kill them. So when you see these La Republic people, where they listen to some these people where they say Chris Anu and whatsoever. When I call and say when I be Ambazonia, and I say there is nothing like Ambazonia flag because no country not there like Ambazonia. Then why are you following him? Why are you listening to him? Akwanga they talk with me, with them, all these kind of people. Why are you listening to him? Thank you.
You don't even need for over. You don't need to overwork yourself. Some simple thing there. If you do work for Cameroon, for La Republic government, you are a potential prisoner. I want to understand this one. Every person where they work for La Republic is a potential prisoner. How? They get all their files the way they don't keep them. Then they put fraudulent. What I be work the cleanest work. They don't add fraudulent. So one day they don't thief. So one day they do clean work. They don't add fraudulent papers there for inside your record. The day when you make like so you want to oppose the government, they just bring that up. So you be embezzle so and so amount of money. You be commit this kind of crime. You be commit this kind of crime. The day when they see like say you want do that means say you want be like say you want be some favorite. When I look like this man for Jindam, La Republic government mention his name for speech. I think he mentioned his name for speech twice. Bulu people that look and they say, hey, this man down a problem they cancel. Like play. The sabotage for Jindam. Musa for Jindam day today. So it takes a man.
No, use the word sabotage. Like play. They go move from Jindam a criminal dossier, use a victimize here. Now you talk this indiscriminate behavior the way they work door people them. Like play. They just go take them. They put the hand, put the finger there.
Yes. Why I talk say sabotage now? Because
you are not confirmed the news, but also here I want to talk with Talk Paul. I want to say also here say that time way Sisiko come out in communicado. That doki way Mediman talk another that 200 something million or something. They use that for making them one of the things that they use as a president. They never talk fine with that be. I not be confirmed as now so it be rumored. But the fact say they say it's money for Cameroon government, is it a true or something? Many sources don't report that, even Cameroon paper they don't report that. So there's a chance if you actually monitor the work for Sonet. So go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, I don't tell you say they will keep all your criminal record. All thing you do and they keep it inside their file. The day you make like say you want stand against them, they just bring that file, come put am. The fair one, so you know say you get file, you get dossier. Now so ma tell you now, see SDF. That way make like say it overday. Remember some year they just move some one paper, they send up aside. Say government is sponsor, it pay, it give some amount of some budget the way government be give for SDF. What and how many 100 million every year? They just take now one of that paper, so they send up for social media. All man Chris. So SDF don't they receive money from government? That one it broke SDF for down. SDF for down. So Ambazonians, some people then they way you don't need for listen to them again. You don't need for listen to them. When they talk, that slave say Anago, he filed there already where they don't keep him. The day way just make him, he make like say one talk against his master. It make like say one talk against his wife, his husband, because Paul Biana their husband. No be their papa. Ma tell you something. Paul Biana their husband, no be their papa. Because you know two way they do them, or all of them. So the day you make like say Anago, if you make like say tongue one change, don't tell you say some some mission be the way they send you in. For La Republic, they voluntarily give you money for thief. La Republic, when you work with them, they voluntarily give you money. If you ask 500, they give you 1 million. They not say they don't give you 1 million. You will give account for 500. Then you'll keep 500. Then tomorrow they'll come ask you say, you know say that other 500 you never give account. Where sometimes you don't already use that money. They don't already put you record. They don't already put you for their bondage. You must start work according to how they want them. It is funny me. You and you there for year, you know if you go Nigeria. Ma change that. Ma enter the real perspective. What child they don't see her face. You know if you step your foot for Africa. Me, ma tell you so. I know if you ever step my foot for Africa. I don't care whether in South Africa where you get advanced democracy. I no fit. But some man where they call himself say figure for this revolution, he go step his foot for Nigeria. He come off for Nigeria, come back. Ma tell you something.
You know what?
The
You
guy
only find a way this show not end so far.
no call me. Ma tell you the guy dossier where they don't already keep him. It work now according to that dossier. Ma tell you how Ma tell you how La Republic they work. They don't already class all dossier keep him. Say if you don't work according to how we want, we go pick now just one, we shoot off aside. I might tell you something. They will shoot one of that dossier them, but that time will be still be naive, we no understand. When Emin Bankui come on talk say the informer na Chris Anu. That time will be Chris. No man will even get to say no, you know if you do that kind of thing.
And Congo can talk and life will show you almost what end the show.
So that you sell them.
So in the course of time, so that's all La Republic the work. For tell me, I don't know who he convinced me say Christopher Anu go ground one. Step in foot for ground one. So it show himself when still there inside ground one. They is survive. He come out. He come back from diaspora. Then when I want tell me say it's still there for the revolution, they give ambassador and then I waiting for drinker.
No, I like the way I like the way Pastor Victor talk. Pastor Victor talk say he doesn't say that very spare that nyongo we don't catch them. They don't catch even the audience them. And they want make a man talk for the talk where you don't talk for. Siam. Una recalculate una small interest. Una don't know to some people they don't sacrifice of Cameroon because this fight start. We see Tapang and Mark Barata them. Others have been me. 5 way will be the do for down. We will not show face. Tapang and be the do. All they know me. That's why at the tell now. As even people for interim government they know me. We are there for home front. Sacrifice where people sacrifice. Wait where people live. We never been a hungry people for home front. Just because we will live about the fight. So we way When I betray the cause because of a small interest. I don't for send warning for some of that one that they call themselves a boya. They call themselves say influencers. See, what will find me do? Shouldn't you quiet? If you know say play with day, you know if you do something. Because we will not like when they kill you now, when they catch you now, go lock out, will not like them. Because at the end of the day, now Dr. Patient that the worker still worry to find money for feed you now for prison. We no get time to do that one. So you better should don't quiet so that means no catch you go lock out. Them will work and feed you. No, they feed you for prison.
I
She
said,
don't
Paddy.
quiet. Where my finger back?
Okay, go ahead, Paddy.
Yes. Yeah, at the end of the day, they go pray for Kone. Now we will work and feed you. So she don't quiet. No talk. If you know Sabi, if you know be Sabi before 2016, say that flag where they call as a green, red, yellow means a betrayer to Southern Cameroon. Now you don't know there are two things involved. It's either ignorance or arrogance or both. But if you choose for work in the ignorance, arrogance combined, you don't constitute yourself a potential enemy. Take your time. Take your time. So you work and influence a Tory achieving dreams for your country. You betray with cause because you make another talk say some of you now you give courage to some of them even talk say referendum because that are nonsense you do and say influencing. Me I know say Moses can't take away the soul of Egypt because of garlic and cucumber. Some of them told us I'm going to have Egypt. Now the two some of them do. Bully people I don't give you an away you over mimbo over joker. Some of them are
They
mimbo.
was stay there for each.
Green beer or a drinker. It make them when I want betray a cause because of beer. When I crazy, I tell you when I crazy.
No, ma tell you something. Paddy. For La République, they born any picking out three things: fear, intimidation, and poverty. Now the three things now that they born every picking for La République: fear, poverty, and intimidation. Once you grow inside that spirit, you know, let me say you be defenseless, you be useless. Now, why that way? It is surprised they say La République.
Before watch
Now,
I complete it.
yeah, now why that way it amazed them when Ambazonia then come out of that spirit for fight for their freedom, for broke that spirit of fear, for broke that spirit of intimidation, for fight for their right, which is their riches, taken away from them. But you know, even that way Moses be the fight for move Israelites them out of Egypt, there were some Israelites who were fighting against Moses.
Yeah, no,
But
that one
because
I know.
Moses had a
Some of them
but
talk they
because
don't
Moses had
hungry
a
cooking
just
and spices.
yeah, because Moses had a just cause from God, these people will always be there, but will overcome them. So, my brothers and sisters, televiewers of ABC Amber Television, all these small distraction, the way that they are long, we are bound to face them. But do not look at this distraction. Be
I
focused
like
on the
something when
end goal.
SOS Zamatok say, you know must be Amazonian. If your mommy will bully your papa na Amazonian, choose side. There is no middle ground. We are not
There you
mediocre.
go. But
You
there's nothing
understand?
like
Either you take your mommy or you take your papa. If
so
you be Ambazonia, you don't over like you beer for Douala and Yaoundé. You not be problem. You don't be
no
enemy for we. We don't get
see
one nationality to La Republic to Cameroon. Choose them, no
Paddy,
problem.
Paddy for like beer, no na say na choice. For like beer, you don't get option. Now the thing that way they present them for you from birth.
Yeah.
So you don't even get choice. Now why that way our culture and La Republic culture be completely different. For our culture, we need to forget democracy. If we be forget democracy, we not for start this for war, not for them for place we did today. La Republic don't forget about democracy. Now, why that Paul Biya still for power for 40 years? Now, because they don't forget about democracy. But we still deal with that 1954, where our papa they be used and for broke out of the Inugu House of Assembly. We still deal with that spirit. Now that's all. Now I tell you, Amazon and that spirit, generation to generation, it don't merely raise on leader, evoke that spirit, forgive, for bring out that spirit. For home still be timid. You for say your brother them. Now he go give you what you want. No, you will remain a slave till you die.
Because of your
I repeat,
small business, your small
you will
dirty
remain.
business.
No,
You
not
do
even
his
business.
business every day.
Paddy, I beg,
Now
excuse me.
some
So
people
not
get all
business.
better business in it. When I do his business. Because
Paddy,
of your
it is
small
not.
dirty business, you want betray a genuine cause.
Paddy, it's not
Yeah,
about
correct.
business. It's not about business. It's about self. I don't just say these people are greedy
Self.
and self-interest. They be
Yes.
self and greedy. I don't even about if, for example, even about say, for example, now some talk say La République, Restoration Force is the intimidating. I ask you say La République gendarme they can't catch what papa them, catch what small picking them, demand them 50,000, 60,000 before they release them. Why you know vex for show we play with they sleep?
Why you
Why?
not even vex there for big gun stand against them?
Why?
Oshiba talk, my brother.
Yeah,
Me Oshiba talk what I did
I
last
want to
stop.
come and say, I want to add something for Tiwe Paul be talk say, person if you come go Nigeria. Okay, now you say you go for Nigeria, you Chris Ann, in what capacity? You go Nigeria, no Ambazonian flag, no anthem, not even people for sure say you go represent them. When you go for there like who? Now person where they go cash Ayuk Tabi, he go Nigeria, they work at the make press conference, all those things them. Where they work at the make them. So we don't already understand say these people the way they go them with the commentator and go them go come back. Now people the way La Republique, they did their agenda, the Kwanga, they talk with the main bank with them. So therefore add something about what Paul talk about La Republique, the way people that they behave, especially like for school picking them. For school, we school and we go for school, any man they wear uniform. You dress very well, you wear uniform. You shave your hair, everything they fine. In fact, you see discipline master they come or headmaster they come or even when a teacher they come, any man they run. Any man they respect a papa for inside village, you know say yes, na papa this, na mama mommy this, na so it be. But go see La Republique begin them. Even today, small begin them so. They go drink their beer, they dance them, they move night them, they took teacher for them for school. Small begin them for smoke. Some school be there for Yaoundé, they call and say there Yaoundé, they call and say Lycée Leclerc. If you go for Lycée Leclerc for that side, for corner for go for the go down for garnison for quartier general where you did. Bad and they all I them. Army that they go smoke cigar for the school begin and go for day with uniform, they smoke cigar, they do all those kind immoral things where they not now why that they not get them they not get them time. They not get them no time, they not you know even control them. Take for example, begin the worker inside for market or you go for inside some place because it for school, but it they now assorted dress. How you do no say you don't dodge class now for dodge. How you do no say you don't do now waiting. It there for social media for the way they take all those things they put them. I be see some small Egondo girl. Small Egondo girl way ain't not reach 13 to 14 years. He go bring a boyfriend. He can show and say papa voilà voici tonton. Then papa does say il faut nous donner à boire. Because they get for go buy or don't buy her, buy Billy, all those kind of things. So can't get for them and also they be they not even know how to nurture themselves. Small picking the day where it is 17 years, all till they're not rotting for him up. Where they go cook all that kind of them. You cook small what an pep, put one package sugar for inside food, all those kind of things. So we're not there for year for we on thing now. Why that we tell people that say no, we system, we own way, we will do we own culture a day different. When the man he reach for Bamenda, he come, he say, hey, this is Bamenda people watching the one.
Oshiba, see, I don't even like when we carry this discussion, they go now for system, Anglo-Saxon or whatever. Ambazonia could be anything. Ambazonia could be Spanish. Ambazonia could be Portuguese. Ambazonia could be English like hell they now. Because Naiwe Anago, we watch them now, they use that emotional blackmailing talk For say a
Yes.
country that they talk French and English, that's nonsense. I've been to countries where people speak English, French, Spanish, and they are not a bilingual country. Our struggle is not linguistic. Our struggle is historical, it is legal. Me will not get this thing fine. Me some man they use the fact say bilingual. There's nonsense. We don't need that bilingual thing. Ambazonians they want talk French, they go talk French. Me I dey talk French. And I don't like as if I just talk that French and say how to do. So they be force me to go some French school. You understand? So they will struggle big pass multilingualism language. This struggle big pass will culture of life. We will get
Exactly.
culture even if you never been a fine culture. Now culture.
I said, Paddy, how many times I will tell una say Ambazonian na call na spirit? How many times I will repeat the same statement? Ambazonian na spirit.
As it is now, so I want me to give last talk for the top move carry and go. You say on if you find me crown
Mark
the one try.
come in before now the whole I'm sorry if you go Mark come in.
No, just give crowning for the top move closer. The top dog. If we talk as if they carry tomorrow, we'll finish them.
Yeah, my talk Mark come in, my brother them. For the situation all day because we'll get some serious problem among us. It's just like the problem where South Africa we get them with Buthelezi, I think so the Ekata or na Ekata they call them. It be been a one group, but our own problem now say we get many groups them way then they with us where they stand with la republic. You don't succeed for corrupt all these people where they come to get a problem with their mentality where they feel say they look themselves for mirror. They see say they be mental inferior. They be inferior up head to la republic citizen because they don't even abandon their own race. They abandon where they come from, their own history. They don't even know where they go. They don't even think say they be free. They the one join now La Republic. So the worst form where they get now because their brain it be brainwash. Now cocoa soap the inside. That's the worst form of slavery. That's the worst form of sick upstairs. When they say you're sick upstairs, you are sick in the head. Now the form way Ambazonians and get them. Because the youth, even the leaders where they be there yesterday, they don't believe for self-governance. They don't even believe for their own self. They just believe they be inferior to the other people the other side. They feel say they don't get self-confidence, say they even govern themselves. Until they don't get themselves as Anglophiles because they keep on attached themselves to those Francophiles them the other side. Because imagine their leader, the only leader where the Anglophiles then get them, where they believe so much for that La Republic. The only leader when they get them, that's Celine Dion. It then number 8 in power. Number 8 in power for La Republic. No Ambazonia no come from number 1 to number 1 to number 7. Number 1 to 7. Celine Dion and number 8. For 60 years or 62 years. I age Runa 22 years now, plus 40 years from here. We never come for any number. We not get for any number come. Then the thing I say, the generation continue for regress. Then they go back. Even the big ones where they don't believe in themselves again any longer. Is it no curse? Is it not something what we get and so we get for even first address that one for them? Here I talk say, La Republic use money, they will turn for be own hindrance for own self for where we will find ourselves. You see today, they say, so when they still get that knowledge, their mental president, he come on make speech. They say, hey, we didn't believe. They don't start cement road. Then they take, you know who they take? I'm saying, go to the road when they say, I want to do the road. They take woman with bucket, he go for me the road, go to put cement and brush. They take shovel, they put cement, concrete, and cement for road. Now their own tar road and their tar road. For 62 years, when I get independence. Now the time that when I go Tarh road, would woman they go look at it, but this thing that's so I think anybody will touch small thing for thing where would they talk. Now ages what the check said we go make good road for Ambazonians, create employment, good road, good healthcare system, good water when I will drink, when I get light for 24 hours. When I get on a banking system, when I will control our economy, Bakasi now when I own, when I will take control because not Nigeria get them now when I get them, although they get 80% for their citizens inside Bakassi. Now, when I get them, when I will take them, the employment for Cameroon will explode because the whole world. Now, he there for God for Guinea. Now, he get the best product where is they far. Good diamond, good kutan, good petrol or oil, everything then after that, God forgiven, and you will get them. Then why will not get confidence yourself? Why are this youth so brainwashed? My level so and at the tank with Ambasonians. As I give my colleague the talk when they conclude them next week we'll be together on a Saturday.
Yeah,
We'll come up together.
thank you very much. When I give bye bye for the people, Ochiba Master, you just give bye bye for people, so that make we go.
Well, I want to just tell all people the way they did for home front say, make una know say this issue now issue of identity freedom. And say make una know say La Republic it always left for promote the agenda for divide and rule for toxic people to be divided. May una also know say La Republic they get back Kokoyam for outside day where they call this ADF Attack boys the way they did for day. And make sure say una stand on our grounds. Yes, may La Republic it go back for your country. And then for all person we did for diaspora, we already talk say that one thing. We already take say no because you don't build house for America, for England, and all those things. Me, I tell you some one good thing where God it be doing for Africa this for the past 5 years. God it help Africans them where they did for diaspora say Corona it not be first start now for black person in skin. If Corona be start for black person in skin, they for drive all black people them where they did for Europe send them out. Evidence now say when Ebola be start, they talk say they don't want people that for the come up for for Liberia or not for which kind of side they say they don't want people that for come up for they for the camp and they talk say they so even America. So all of you where you did for here for America for here every place you go for no say the day where they go drive you for here where they go move you for this country. If you don't get your own home, then you don't live in La Republic in carry at the years some of when they get foolish minds go buy place for Ghana, go buy place for Nigeria, just say when they go be house for this so when Ghana it will get problem, they will still drive you for day. All of them know how Ghanaians and the worker all that Ghana must go and all those kind of things it will be. The minute for Ghana must go and say what now people the way they be say Ghanaians and they don't come for take their thing. They say me when I go back for one country. So when you come up for here, you go buy a place for Nigeria, for Ghana, and all these places. You go to be house for day, or you say you don't be a business for Europe and whatsoever. When I hear Medoc, that might be the tip money $1 for people. Who say it? All those people ready for prison. You're home now. You're home now for your place. You have been. Well, no person if he drive you for day. No person if he drive you for day. Now, why that way they want to people them? They can't carry with resources them for go put them for fix their home. They don't go make things of a deep sea for creepy. They make this other one other kind of way they make enough for go fix their own compound for outside them. So make all of what I did for America, for diaspora, England, everywhere. Make una know see this so even you don't want to go home today, make you go. Make Ambassador be free for people them way they remain for back because for day the way they be very which way they call them or for their own people and day for day. You go for give services back to the people. American black people where they come for here for more than 500 years ago for slavery. They work and now they do what they call as which test what they call as ancestral trade where they trace place where they come up for the place on the rest that they run they go. Every alcohol them where they come up for here they run they go. We get this plenty artisans for Nigeria for America yeah they come out they run they go for Africa. So wanna make sure say wanna go defend wanna communities, wanna LGAs, wanna counties, and also again for big town plenty.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I no get plenty talk for the Ambazonian people. Just be focused. That is all. When I don't see, they say gold is tested by fire. When they don't test Dr. Sako. When I see how focused and how resilient they be. We don't struggle together. We build the interim government, but some people they don't take axe. They take hammer. They want destroy. The test we resolve. Now this same resolve we will papa the begetter for 1954. For tell the British man say we are leaving the Inugu House of Assembly. Enough is we stand. We have a focused leader, consistent in his principle. He has never shake for one day. When this war be start, you know how he go end. When he go end. Don't be discouraged. The Eritreans, they fought for 30 years. I have not said we will fight for 30 years. 2023 is that year. We just need for join hand together. The dirty will be there inside beans. God don't move them. We don't see how they scatter themselves, they go outside, they continue for fight. If it be for being that say they be genuine, they will remain like one group. Therefore, proof say some of video the way my country people cut them in the show. I be talk for that video say as they go, if for real the accusation against Dr. Sako be true, they go remain united. But if it been a lie, they go start fight among themselves. And what will happen? They fight among themselves. More forget all this distrust, fellow Ambazonians. More come to our senses. More build back the LGAs, strengthen and reinforce them. Build back the counties, strengthen and reinforce. The interim government a foundation will not ever be destroyed. The interim government, man, not talk led by Dr. Sako because other one no day. The interim government get foundation will not ever be destroyed. Those activists, the way they will call themselves activists, where they start to make noise, pap, 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 pap. I be tell them say, Sunday go be I tell them say me then talk, they no go talk. They coach me, tell me how I be rapist. I be someone turn up for television, talk how I come for a house, stiff earpiece and toothpaste for white man country. Who's some natural clovis did today? Why not they still talk again? Why not they still run
You don't matter natural.
They don't
You don't carry mind way about what. It is still alive.
No. I want to tell you, say consistent and focus. Believing in what you do and in what you see. Not believing in something where some man tell you. You understand? So, fellow Ambazonians, when I don't try, when I don't test, they don't accuse Dr. Sako from morning till night. Up to today, we'll never see one evidence, we'll never see one proof. We'll still wait. So I want just tell you when I say now time we will go for come back. If you be give now €1 for this revolution, $10 will get for give €5. Because all those people the way will be give that €1, if they pass through them, it disappear. And if you count the amount of money where Christopher Anu don't thief for Ambazonians, it plenty. We you be ready for give account. Only that 135,000, 80 million, be ready for give account for that money. So I make a plea for una. People for home front would depend on una for information. Una continue for feed we with this information. We need them strategic information for attack. So where the enemy be positioned. Now the only one thing that I would ask for una. Now the one thing that if you know the enemy they sleep for the backside, send with that information. We go know how for attack. That is all. Nothing that we need for una. Una just show me somewhere they sleep. They beat una, they torture una, they kill una every day. We just want one thing. We don't want money from una. We want a place where they stay. Because if we get place where they stay, they go stop for disturb you. Una get confidence for una interim government. Swiss stock is still there alive. La Republique be only withdraw. La Republique suspend a participation. So it means that the talk it never be cancelled. Swiss HG never come out say Swiss talk don't end. Now the genuine talk that way too.
Now enabler the way they once cancel.
Yes. Now the only people that way the two government they go shit down for them. Dr. Sako for one side, Paul Biya for one side. They talk terms of negotiation of separation. So we are still focused. ABC is still our television. We talk, we pass out rightful information on daily basis. Watch ABC, support the interim government. Do your best for free homeland. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother. We don't get a good time for this discussion. Next week, this same time, we will be live for give an update for which way it happen for this place. For Saturday, we will get defense briefing. I just hope so if we get time for help for enhance so that we can see some of those videos and the graphics on time. But immediately after that, I will get a discussion with Barrister Fru, Barrister So, and most probably with Barrister Ghana just immediately after the first briefing. The first briefing, the end for 8 p.m. I believe, Paul, right? The end for 8 p.m. Am I correct? So if Naso been there, just shaking their head, I would see him. So when I hear which way Paul talk, okay, they already disconnected. When I hear which way they talk, I want to thank all when way you watch this program. You hear the way they talk, say for whenever they home front. All you have to do is just to stay silent. You must not speak when you are not supposed to speak. Don't talk nonsense. And those in the diaspora, I would like to first of all thank those who are committed. There are many people in the diaspora, but not everyone is committed to seeing that Amazonia is totally free from the Franco-Cameroon hegemony. And particularly those working with government. Congratulations for every effort you're making, for everything you're doing. But as we work together, moving together, we should learn some lessons. We're coming from a very dark past where individuals within the government became incalcitrant and destroyed it. And in fact, attempted to destroy it because of lofty thinkings. So we have got to learn from it and not make the same mistakes. If at any time you are doing a volunteering service, what you didn't know, perhaps you didn't know that you volunteered, was to respect the structure stricto sensu. At any time you feel that you are unable, you are too big to respect hierarchy or structure within government, you are simply dismissing yourself. You're saying that you're not competent for the job. And as an honorable person, just give it, hand the baton. You must not be there. You must not be a directorate or a director of anything within government. You must not be a county chair or an LGA chair. You must not be a cabinet member. That you're a cabinet member, a county chair, and LGA chair means that you have voluntarily chosen to respect the structures the way they should be. We do not have an army or a military or a police to enforce laws. But for what we call integrity, have integrity. We are doing well thus far because we did not behave like the others. It will be disgraceful for you as an individual to start showing tendencies or bringing forth behaviors that some coup plotters were doing. Sectionizing government, creating unnecessary relationship, gossiping unnecessarily, seeming against others. That's bad attitude. It should not be. It should not continue. Thus far, I'm not insinuating anything. I'm simply saying that the biggest mistake is not to learn from your mistake. You can make a mistake. We're coming from somewhere. Did we learn any lessons from where we're coming from? If so be it, let us as individuals and as a collective make up our minds not to repeat the mistakes. Thank you very much for being a part of this program. I hope to see you next week. I'll leave you with this beautiful song. Just enjoy yourself.
If I turn away from you, where do I go? If I don't listen to you, what can I do? Why should I think of leaving you? How do I breathe without you? Lord, I give you all my body and soul. If you turn your back on me, where do I go? If you take away your grace, what can I I believe in you. Lord, I believe in you. I don't need another miracle. I believe in you. I believe in you. Lord, I believe in you. I only need to hear your word. I believe in you. If I turn away from you, where do I go? If I don't listen to you, what can I do? Why should I think of leaving you? How do I breathe without you? I'll give you all my body and soul. If you turn your back on me, where do I go? If you take away your cross, what can I do? Why should I think of leaving you? How do I breathe? Lord, I give you all my body and soul. I believe in you. Lord, I believe in you. I don't need another